Jotun took the ice or whatever the magic force of ice was away from Stella and Irina, Stellarina, I guess. And that froze Jotun into a black kind of crystal of ice. It is incredibly. I don't know if you understand what permafrost is, but it is permafrost. So it is rather thick, dense, old ice. Um, so that is just like, you know,
This is
not great.
around where then?
That said, what'd you say?
Wait, this is around the permafrost. This is around where?
Oh, it's Jotun was encased in it. So Jotun is
Ah,
in a kind of a black husk, similar to that which uh was it Jotun originally? No, it was I want to say similar to the black husk that Khan was in when you were in the Amber Temple.
Oh,
okay.
Zeppelin, like the one that
Yeah,
goes into.
except this is like you could see tints of blue. It's like ice. You know it's ice. It's just incredibly thick ice. You can only see Jotun as like a shadow in the ice. You can't physically see him. Like you can't make out any details. That's how thick it is. And it's just kind of a block just sitting there. That was dragged over by I believe Lucian, but I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you
yeah,
know. No,
it could have been
And
comments.
yeah, Riama's.
as of
So
right now, we're kind of facing off against Lady
yeah,
White.
so as that happened, Jotun and Stella basically spoke, and Stella was pointing out that she was not possessing Irina. She was being Irina was possessing her. So like because Jotun was like, we want you to give her back, and Stella was like, yeah, you have the wrong idea here. Like I can't give her back. I'm stuck here. She's trapped me. You learn pretty much from uh, Victor that Irina seems to be some sort of conduit that can absorb any magical force and can choose internally whether to seal it away or to absorb it and gain its power. She can do the gaining of power whether it be temporary or infinitely if she wants. But he also notes by her behavior and just what he knew from what Sergei was telling him that she probably doesn't know she can do that, and she's probably not in control of it. There has to be something else controlling that. With that said, as that was happening, as that ice and Stella's kind of like powers were getting pulled away, Stella too was pulled away. She's currently near you, just kind of resting, rather young, slightly older than she was before. She looks like she's in her 30s now, not her teens, but she still looks very much younger than Victor, like something else was going on there. But I guess Victor explained in the process how like her aging kind of slowed down and things of this nature happened, but whatever, that doesn't matter too much. What does matter is in pulling out that kind of energy and whatnot, what was left was, well, Irina, except it wasn't. It was whatever energy absorbed into Irina, and Lady Whitehaven appeared once again. What she was doing at the time was trying to meet with Sergei and talk to him. What ended up happening was that she grabbed the hilt or had the hilt come to her from Lucian, the silver hilt, and she just currently in front of you stabbed Sergei in the chest with the hilt. And as she pulled the hilt away from him, his body absorbed into the blade, creating an orange flame, the, kind of rebuilding the sun sword. As he did this kind of like, the last thing he pretty much said to her was, until we meet again, you know, I didn't add it, but the full thing would be like, until we meet again, I am at your side. And with that, now Lady Whitehaven is holding the Sun Sword, and she's about to use it on Yamez because she'd like to test its strength. And well, you note her being incredibly powerful from before, and she's talking about a new client she has that wants to test your skill and metal, but that's confusing because you should remember that the last time she had a client, it was actually Bennett, and after that, there was no way for her to be chained to anyone else because, well, she's kind of residing inside Irina, it seems. There were some other kind of mysterious things said between Sergei and Lady Whitehaven. Um, love, waiting, time, memories. Can't wait to see you again. All that stuff. You can do whatever you want with that. Um, And now, currently, two things are happening and unfolding. The sun sword is glowing a brilliant, fiery light, and Yamez is about to get skewered by it. You don't want that to happen. That would be a bad idea, by the way. And I do want to point out the sun sword will disintegrate anything it kills. Just want to make that very quickly known. Um, and your boy over here, see, Kester had some issues. You see, Manchun, or the Kitty Shun, is floating around, and he's being devious, and he's intrigued by the fact that Lady Whitehaven's here. He sensed the power of a god immensely. Same thing with Victor. He rushed over to figure out what was going on before he got put on his ass. Everybody kind of got put on their ass by Lady Whitehaven in a way. But Kester got dropped because Manchun was going to get hit by stones falling from the sky, and he kind of moved those stones over Kester. They get hit instead. And while this is happening, and while Kester was out cold, Manchun took it upon himself to ask the Keva to come help him with something. She went over. He said, "Hey, I just need you to reach down his throat and grab that life crystal he has in there." And she did so. And she gave the life crystal to him, and he absorbed it into himself. So now he's in a big red ball, powering up, and he's filling the area with this just kind of powerful red aura that's just staggering. For you, it's overwhelming as a magic user. And yeah, he's about to pop. And that's where we're at. That's where we are. Questions, comments, concerns before I hit the button and I start asking you questions, comments, and concerns?
Nope, crystal clear.
Oh, did you apply the damage last time for the
Applied
guy?
damage. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You're talking about the when you
Yeah,
shot him or something, right?
yeah. The lightning ball. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 32.
Just one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Big guy. Bad guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a summons from Lady Whitehaven. She's trying to kill you.
Ah,
Well,
understood.
technically, she's not trying to kill you. They're just trying to keep you busy while she does some stuff. But now that she's done, it does seem like she's about to stab the shit out of Yamez. Like that does seem like a thing that's going to occur if something doesn't fix it. He did she talked to him and asked him, like, have you ever been cleansed fully in the fires of blah blah blah? So yeah, gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's a crazy Valentine's Day special.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this has to do with Valentine's Day.
What Valentine's Day special?
Isn't today
Well, it is
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Yes.
Yeah. Just a big Valentine's Day special.
It's
Oh, I mean, it is about love.
Those two are in love, and that it's
Actually,
and,
everybody's in love here. Yeah, man. You got Sergey.
Sergey and the original owner of the soul were in love.
Strahd.
I mean, hey, last session that fire lady sure loved you, Wolfram.
Peru.
Ain't that just great?
And now Whitehaven is going to lovingly introduce some sunlight to Giannis.
In some weird foreplay, Akeva did stick her whole arm down
Shut up.
Kester's throat.
Shut up. Why are we bringing that back up? What the fuck?
I still feel like that's not as spooky as everybody's making it.
No, it's full of scared of body horror. I don't know. Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I guess, man. I always chalk it up to your generation's obsession with like how everything is like
Correct.
is like
Not
physical.
correct.
Yeah, like everything is like sexual assault to y'all. Like everything.
Oh no, it's kind of funny because I'm imagining her entire up to her shoulders, down Kester's throat.
That's not it though.
Nah, that's not. Yeah, the bill. She would have probably got almost not even to her forearm, dude. She would have maybe got her hand. Yeah, man. I don't know.
I think my version's funnier.
That is fair. All right, let's. Jeanette, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who else is here? Oh, Guy, you haven't said anything. You good?
Yeah.
Unless you did say something and then I didn't hear you again.
No. I was laughing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was checking for it. Oh, hell no! Nah, we're not. No. What happened?
Just one last question for
There we go.
now. Unless something magical happened that could disrupt it, is my I guess, awakened mind still on Wolfram's shoulder?
Uh, technically, yeah, because nothing actually happened or interrupted it.
Okay.
However, I would point out that the sky cleared and the snow became rain. So now there's no more ice or snow or cold. It's actually starting to warm up considerably, and it's becoming just like it's getting back to the normal Kretsk of it's warmer, but in this climate or this season, it's just rain. So it's just raining now.
Okay.
And you've warmed it. Well, you're freezing at this point because it's rain and you were cold, but you've warmed it considerably since you have the rings, artifacts, and whatnot. But,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Understood.
man. If no one has any real pressing questions, I guess we could get pop and then start.
We can.
All right. Let's get some music and. All right, cool. Let's see. So we ended here with this dude. He didn't take his turn.
Nope.
He just took his damage. With the damage and where he's looking, my imagine is he's just gonna try to kill Lucian. So he's gonna take a big
Reasonable.
old. Yeah, he's gonna just punch the ground in front of you, trying to like just create an earth. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so
Uh-oh.
stupid. He
Uh-oh.
earthquake slams you. Where does this go? I guess this would go here. Yeah, because I can't like spin. Yeah, I spin it up. So he just hits you. I just need you to make a deck save as both his arms just slam down in front of you.
And as I see that, I'll kind of kick the boots of flying as he begins to slam the ground. Yeah, one of those.
Oh, sorry. That's his first roll of the night. God damn.
You're welcome.
Anyone?
Sad I used my last inspiration last time. But
I'm still knocked out cold. Sorry.
wait, like, is it possible for us to borrow people's inspiration or no? Like, if we ask them to.
What does that mean, borrow?
What does that
Like-
fucking mean?
If somebody gives you inspiration, they can totally do that, but you can't borrow it, as in you'd use it and they can get it back.
Like, do you want mine?
Yeah.
How would I even give it to you? I'm unconscious.
Well, I thought like the whole inspiration was shared amongst the party members, like somewhat. Like,
Nah, bro.
okay.
We scrapped that system like a year into the campaign because you guys were like, nah.
Confused.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Bro, I wasn't confused. There's a list.
I felt like you kept asking questions about it.
Yeah, it's a list. You just look at the
Yeah.
list and say, all right, we have how many? We have 4. Oh, we could do that. But you guys never did it, so I was like, never mind.
All right.
It's still there though, but yeah, no, you can't borrow inspiration.
Okay.
You could just ask somebody for it. That's why I said anyone want to help. That said, with no one wanting to
So-
help,
So with my typical grasping at straws, would the flying boots help me at
nah,
all?
I'm gonna hit you. I'm just gonna hit you, bro. I gave you guys. You get popped in the head. You note him just kind of raging and going to do it again. Well, next turn, but yeah, he just. That said, as a bonus action,
And the source of damage was from the ground, right? Or was it just like did he hit me?
well, it's kind of both. He kind of hit you, and the ground shook under you. But technically, it's just a ground slam slash physical attack. It's how he hits. It just has an AOE spread. If that that helps you. But he does actually have a bonus action where he. What the fuck? Why not? Why not just have the dice roll? Give me a sec. I have to like make up a dice roll. Oh my god, what is this? 2d8. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. 2d8 plus what? Plus 2. So we'll just. Alright. Let's try this shit again. Yeah. You note the stones beginning to rebuild on him.
Oh, Ah.
This motherfucker's healing.
Oh.
Jump
With
him now.
that, this brings us to Yamez. In the glaring heat. Oh, I killed you by accident. My bad. In the glaring heat of the blade, you know, Lady Whitehaven, not being hostile so much as just kind of looking at you, smiling. So, Yamez, do you think you can, well, survive? Is your soul truly innocent? She just kind of waves the blade. It's insanely hot. You are sweating profusely. You know, it just kind of making a sound as the rain hits it and just splatters into like nothing and steam. What do you do?
Well, either if innocent or not, I kind of don't want to get stabbed. Right? You understand, right?
She just smiles. A sinner. Pity. I did want to try this out on someone I thought was pure of heart. She just kind of looks over. Oh, the girl. I always forget about the girl. You're off the hook then. But, well, Tellus is still fairly upset. Maybe you want to save Lucian before he, well, calls his friends. She just kind of puts the sword next to the ground. You know, just the ground just clearing of all snow, rain, water. It's just drying up. The glow is just intense. It is a glare that I don't believe, have ever seen before. The glare from what the light of the sun feels and looks like. So yes, this is a very strange light for you. It seems almost too magical. Although for the rest of people who are not from Barovia, you don't see any magic at all. It's just the sunlight.
When she said that girl, was she referring to Kester or Stella? As a Kester, Tilgrim or Stella?
Um, you can't tell. She just kind of looked that direction and nodded as she was saying it.
And they're both
And now
there.
yeah, she seems to be walking in that, like she's turning away from you now and just walking that way. She's not again being hostile at all. She's just kind of has something on her mind.
Just looking back at her, okay, let's not get too hasty. Why do you need to stab one of us?
She just kind of smiles. Didn't I just explain myself, boy?
No,
I
no,
want
no.
to see if the sword actually works as intended.
Well, no, see, I understand that part. Why don't you do it on, I don't know, anyone deserving? I'd argue everyone. I'd argue about like
She just
half
shakes
of
her
us,
head.
maybe. Half of us probably don't deserve it.
And she just kind of shakes her head. Whatever do you mean, Yamez? Why, you're rather deserving of it, being a sinner and all. Would you like me to cut you down where you stand?
What sins have I done?
I don't know, but I asked if you were innocent earlier, and you said, well, you couldn't withstand the clean or the cleansing of the blade. Strange. What darkness lurks in your heart, Yamez? She just kind of smiles cryptically as she continues to move. The girl, though, she'll be fine. No sins await her at the end of her journey.
And if it does kill her?
Well then, we'll have to find out what the girl's hiding, won't we? Either way, I have my orders.
I can't really let you do that.
She just stops. Without looking at you or turning back, she shakes her head. That's strange. I didn't know I, one, needed permission, and two, you were in any position to stop me. Don't oh, Jesus Christ, I'm fumbling tonight. Don't misunderstand, Yamez. I can easily kill all of you. But I don't want that. And my clients certainly wouldn't have it. So, get in line. Or, you can challenge me. I've been collecting dust in this girl's heart for quite some time. A bore, really. She's quite good at what she does, though.
Look, I know for a fact I am not going to win if I do challenge you. You also probably know that. I imagine you do know that. Right? Now, I also can't let you just kill, well, potentially kill Stella.
She just kind of looks back. No, not that girl, silly. Your girl. Tilgrim. Tilgrim is the perfect subject.
Okay, see, even worse, I definitely kind of can't let Tilgrim die.
Hmm. Something inside me says Tilgrim's the answer, though. I'll stick with it. But feel free to do what you must. I can only say this. When you come at me, expect full retribution.
Give me a second. Okay, I can make it there. Okay, then it's, yeah, I won't come at you then.
She just kind of smiles and continues walking. Pity. Bro, what you mean sauce for music? Bro, it's in the music. What do you mean?
There's been some type and I realized I checked this. Oh shit! Then I saw this is tin meat. I forgot to erase the thing I said.
Oh yeah, it's, Berserk, Epicodon, whatever it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
bro.
it.
Copy paste, brother.
Yeah, gotcha.
You knew me. I'm just Googling on YouTube. Googling on YouTube. Searching on YouTube. Well, call an ambulance. You mean a wambulance, bro?
Hey yo, he's cooking.
Design show, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. You have the rest of your turn, Jeremiah.
Got it. Now, Lady Whitehaven, like I said, I'm not going to fight you. Right? You understand? Well, I should say understand. That sounds demeaning. But we're both clear on that part, right? I, Yamez, am not going to lay a hand on you.
She just kind of nods. I certainly hope not. Hmm. I would like to see you all. She just kind of stops. Well, it would be nice to see a change finally come.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, and you won't attack me if I move out of your way, right?
She just kind of looks at you. Hmm. Not at all. I like to keep my word. Contracts and all that.
And I'll do the same. I will not attack you. So moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, just looking to Tilgrim. Yeah, Tilgrim. Yeah, you gotta get out of here. Lady Whitehaven's gonna stab you.
You hear a voice in the back of your head. I'm not sure about stabbing. I was thinking more of a clean swipe across your throat, to be honest. You can hear this amongst everybody in the party as this Lady Whitehaven's voice telepathically enters your heads.
Yeah, now
So
Tilgrim,
did I? Go ahead. Your
go,
turn.
go,
Turn priority. Your turn.
just go.
So did we all like?
Yes,
I mean, no,
everybody
no, I
heard.
mean, no, no, not that part.
Oh, my
Was
bad.
I able to hear the initial conversation, or did I just hear that
Yeah,
out
you're
of
you're
context?
close enough to hear it. Also, the big stone guy has like a massive hole through him, so you could like see them talking through him.
Ah, so kind of seeing the kind of well, hearing the intent. Wait, How about me instead of Tilgrim?
She just kind of looks over towards you. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, Lucy. Perhaps you have some skeletons in the closet. What if you accidentally forgot to tell us something and there goes your entire body? Oh, at least I know the girl's from here. I'm not sure what she is, but I know she's never been to the outside world. But if you insist, she just kind of turns towards you.
I've
That
I've
works as
nothing to
well.
I've nothing to hide. I've borne my heart and more to everyone here.
Okay, sorry. Zion's wilding, bro. I don't know what's happening
Oh,
right now.
oh. I thought
What?
the pause was from what I said.
No, no, I'm sorry. I just keep checking the chat. All right, cool.
Wait, what?
Jeremiah, is that end your turn? I don't.
Just looking at Yama's
No,
wide
shut up,
eye.
bro. Stop talking
Right.
for 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just need to know if Jeremiah's turn is coming to a close or not. Then you can do the thing.
Oh no, I was just gonna say some more stuff.
Okay, cool. Do the thing, Zion.
Swear to God, if you forgot, you muted yourself.
Zion, go. Your turn. Not your turn. Just say what you were gonna say.
Oh, right. Just kind of wide-eyed looking at Yamaz. Just to be sure, I heard Lucian yell out saying to take me instead, right?
Yes. No, you didn't hear that. Lucian's conversation you can't hear.
Ah,
Wait. Yeah, you're too far away in the rain. You hear
then
them talking. You don't hear the words.
then just kind of wide-eyed looking towards Yamaz. Kill me? Why?
Well, okay, so something about that sun sword. Something about innocent person bears no sins. Thing is, right? Uh, yeah, that's a sword. I feel like. I mean, I don't have anything really high, but yeah, I'm not risking it. Also, uh, the way she's describing it, she said wants to see if it works. I don't even fully know if she knows what she's doing here in this case. Uh, Now with that said, also, I am not attacking her, and she's not attacking me. That's our agreement right now, right? But at the same time, I can help get you away from here, or as far as I possibly can, because uh, she's probably gonna be here within like the next couple seconds or so. So yeah, we need to get you out of here. Or
Just kind
unless
of looking to Whitehaven.
Whitehaven just kind of telepathically. You can hear her smile telepathically in your ear as she just. You're unnecessary, young lady. However, I still want to pick you apart. The girl is fascinated.
Just kind of shivering for a bit and frowning. Unnecessary.
Well, unless you would like to be cleansed. Your friend has taken your place. And, well, he's a closer walk. These old bony legs of mine, they're sturdy, I suppose. He is closer.
Just kind of
Okay.
now, like, just be sure everyone can hear this, right? Or is this just me? Oh, am I muted?
No, you're not. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Repeat what you just said.
as she says that, do I note that I'm the only one that can hear this, or is Jamas also hearing this?
So currently, you're the only one who can hear this. It's only telepathically in your head.
Oh, okay. Just kind of, I guess, adopting a more determined look. I kind of say with finality, no one's going to die today.
You note a large and over dramatic. Ah, yes, yes, girl. No one will die today. Hmm. Unless you're not telling the truth. She continues to walk towards Lucian. This is gonna, I think, end the turn.
Yeah, that's all.
No,
Yeah,
not
sure.
you.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
This brings us to Wolverine's turn. You note Lady Whitehaven walking kind of just away from you towards the big stony rocky guy. She's just kind of slowly swinging the sun sword in her right hand, not swinging it like a weapon, but just kind of like a girl would swing kind of a flower or something in front of her as she walked. Right? She seems to be fairly jovial or excited to see what's going on. You note the steam coming off the sword, though, from the rain is intensifying. It's as if the beam is slowly focusing, the fire going from just a outward burst of flames, kind of slowly as she gets closer and closer to Lucian. It just kind of coalesces into this just refined beam or blade. It's almost like watching like a fire slowly condense and shift into a lightsaber. The beam just keeps kind of getting denser and brighter until it almost looks like a blade on the hilt. As she just kind of wings it and walks forward, you can hear just through the rain, "Oh, I didn't know it would do that when I chose my target." Hmm. You see Lady Whitehaven reaching her bony finger out to touch the blade. You could just see the tip of her finger disintegrate. Ah! As she continues to walk, she just plays with her now kind of bony missing finger, or it's just the top. What's that phalange missing? As she just looks at it. I hope that grows back. What do you do?
I could grab my potion and take. I'm gonna swig it for a bit for chugging it. Bada bing, bada boom. Kool-Aid of Truth. We got 46. I use the potion of healing on myself and straight.
Well, you feel
Cool.
refreshed.
And seeing my boy Lucian again jumped with a quick dash past. I can't make a curve.
You can't make a curve. You can
Like,
if you just curve it.
how the
Hold,
fuck was?
you hold control and then you just drag it again.
Nah, that I mean, fuck it.
Hold on, let me just test. Yeah.
How
So
the f-
so drag it, click
Mhm,
control, hold down control, right?
mhm.
Click where you want to end the first part and then keep dragging and it'll make more beams.
I'll pass on later on. Don't waste time. What's that one? Rush
Okay.
password. Russian password. Seeing the creature. Is he still like arch forward, Mr. J? Creature as he slammed the ground.
Is he yeah, he's still looking towards Lucian. As you kind
Seeing
of
his.
move past him. Oh, go ahead.
I see him still like kneel down a bit. Wolfram quickly gonna hop on his back before propel himself off and slashing his back twice, bring his blade to his spiny back. I roll recklessly. Bada bing, bada boom, blade, go.
Okay, that's his first roll of the night. So you jump on his back, then you jump off his back to stab him. Is that what you
Like,
said?
like you use him as a springboard before it coming down.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Go ahead and
6
roll damage.
plus d6. That's crit, and then normal damage.
All right. This part of the music's pretty fire, though.
I see a bright burst in the air, quickly with him slash down for a heavy thud as he uses his blade to
Thud,
scrape against the creature's back.
thud. You know the creature falling apart as he builds himself back up and teeters a bit. The hole and the cracks in him growing larger. He just kind of shifts his sight to you, but keeps kind of shifting back to Lucian. Aware of both, as Lady Whitehaven slowly walks up behind you now, as she or as she's walking towards you, you can just hear her say, "Oh, Tellus is in trouble, but maybe you'd like Ignessa back." Hmm? She smiles at you as she passes you by, but I guess she doesn't technically yet.
Gotcha. Seeing with that, Wolfram going to parry another strike as he ends his turn for now. Is the creature he's still reforming himself, correct?
Yes, he is still reforming himself.
Is there a way to tell where is that energy is coming from?
What do you mean, energy?
Like is like a glow to him, like certain certain part of his body, like
Oh, that's a buildup of elemental magic. It's just him. It's coming from the core. You can also feel it being channeled through Lady Whitehaven. Well, actually, I'm sorry, you can't. But
yeah, I got
someone
you.
like Pilgrim or uh, oh no, that's the only person. I guess Yamez and Pilgrim can kind of sense it, and Lucian would probably only notice the core of the beast or the creature.
With that,
That's all metagamey now. Like, yeah,
alright,
Wolfram doesn't know things.
yeah, with that, see him reform again. Wolfram go prepared to hit him harder this time. Hopefully, shattering the pieces. That'd be my turn.
Cool. With that, everything explodes. A massive
Alright.
explosion goes off in a 60-foot radius.
Ah,
Make a deck save or be blown to bits.
gotcha. Man, things are different homies, bro. 17, do I pass her?
Man, I never even had a chance to run. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yo,
yo,
no,
yo.
Hey,
shut up. I'm gonna
Chester
shut
can't
up.
make a death save. I mean,
Mm.
a roll, so you're just gonna get killed, sadly.
Yeah,
But
here's what it is. I
look
feel
on the
you.
He's,
bright side, bro.
he's poor.
I
Damn,
get
my
to
reincarnation
fucking
push
redo
is
my whole
crazy.
character sheet.
No, no,
You
no,
know?
no. No, you still everything on, bro.
Well,
Wow,
yeah, but
it
it's new
doesn't.
race, new stuff.
I mean, who knows? He might be lucky, bro. We rolled the exact same
Let's
race.
see.
Mr. J, is this a spell?
This is not a spell. This is pure magical energy. So it's
Okay.
not like
Okay.
anything's being cast. It's just a magical explosion.
Hmm. Uh, this is just a magical explosion, right?
I
Oh wait, dang
what
it! Sorry, actually, never mind. Ignore
yo
me.
bro that line of questioning makes me feel crazy, bro.
Sorry.
This man said, "Yo, is this a spell? No, it's a magical explosion. Is this a magical explosion? Yes, brother. It's a magical explosion. It's a burst of magic coming from the source of a small glowing red cat. Do you have something?
No, sorry.
Okay, I'm just checking. Isaiah gets blown back 5, 10, 15 feet. Wee, 5, 10, 15 feet. Through the snow and the ash and whatnot. Tellus stands his ground. Lady Whitehaven gets thrown back 5, 10. Wait, which direction is the explosion? He's in the center, so she would be going this way. 5, 10, 15. And Wolfram gets thrown back. He would get hit the same direction. 5, 10, 15. The explosion kind of just throws you back. Oh, wait, and then, yeah, my boy would just get just rolling on the ice and just sliding. The body of Kester just gets folded by the ice, lays there beaten and broken in the rain as a glorious explosion of red energy just bursts across the air. You can hear a yes, mm, my power. This this is a catalyst that can be used. Hmm. It's been a while since I took this form, but at least now I can do something in this god-forsaken world. And it's a great chance to show off my red robe. Oh, Kester's still dead. Eh, I guess we'll revive him. We need him after all. With that, everything vanishes.
Seeing the aftermath. From the epicenter, is he gone from, or something's reforming? Like, is
You
it?
just note next to Kester, a strange red light begins to form. An orb just kind of sits there in front of him.
From distance, can I make it out? What is it?
Can you
Most of
make
it.
out what the energy field is from the distance you stand from it? Yes. It is a large energy field that seems to be red. It's orbiting or a sphere just kind of around Kester. Slowly but surely, from it, a creature begins to emerge. You note the creature seems rather familiar outside of the fact that, well, he's not exactly that familiar. Oh, boo. Boo. Give me a sec. That was Cheeks.
Thanos.
Yeah, except
And that's
no,
with a
not at
red
all.
cloak this time.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Well, kind of, but not really. There we go. Almost done. Give me one sec. Oh, that shit was fire right there. Are those dolphin noises? Let's go, bro. He's an 808 and we dropping it. From the pits emerges a gallant form. You see him just kind of look. Mm, yes. His arms and gauntlet come out. Perfect. Just like before. It's been a while since I wore the mantle of Kazan. Now then, he just looks down towards Kester. Well, since you're not here, we might as well play it the old-fashioned way. Hmm. Let's kill all your friends first. That way, when you get up, you'll have something to talk about. You know, quest for revenge and all. He just reaches down and pats Kester on the shoulder. Thanks for the power. At that, the strange glowing wizard uh, just snaps his fingers as the light just dissipates. He begins to look towards you. Ah, now to go get that sword. With that, that brings us to. Uh, well, it actually is still Kazan's turn, isn't it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
The difficult terrain.
For Kazan? No, he's walking on air, sir. He's just floating across it.
See him approaching me. I'm gonna quick take a defensive stance.
There you go. He's 1 foot off the ground at all times. There you go. Like I mean, I'm sure there's a spell that does that. I just don't feel like turning it on currently.
I got you.
He has access to. Well,
Your
let me
favorite
stop
spell in
there.
the world.
He just kind of stands there and looks over towards Lady Whitehaven. Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. That's everything going. He just kind of begins to whisper to himself and stops. He puts a what seems to be a black and blue gauntlet up to his face. Um, Wolfram, as you kind of turn to see him, you know the strange symbol glowing on the back of his gauntlet as he just kind of stares into the palm of his hand, and that ends his turn. Bringing us to why did it move him when it ended his turn? That was weird. This brings us to Lucian's turn. Just kind of getting up from the blast and the snow. You're now just sitting, just in rain and slush at this point. You could see Whitehaven just kind of fixing herself. Everybody just kind of get rearranged and whatnot. But a cloaked gentleman from the south begins to slowly arise. It looks identical to Kazan. It looks identical to Manchun, except he's wearing what seems to be a red cloak and red robe, and his gauntlet seems to be blue, silver, black instead of gold. He seems to be standing in front of Wolfram doing something, but you're not sure what it is.
So, kind of seeing what just happened, how does Whitehaven seem to be responding to this like situation? Is she like doing the same as before, or is she now focused on the man?
She's just kind of sweeping off the snow and water around her as she kind of like fixes herself. So she's just now getting up to realize that in her peripheral on her right there seems to be another person there. So she's kind of just like seeing him for the first time in the corner of her eye and just like still clearing herself. She doesn't seem to be um worried or surprised. She's just kind of taking her time getting up and doing Lady Whitehaven things, just making sure she looks good.
And is the stone guy still looking to where I was, or is he looking at the new arrival?
He is staring down at the new arrival. Oh, excuse me, since the power seemed to burst out of him, so he's now focused on the most aggressive thing.
And kind of narrowing my eyes and looking in the distance. How bad does Kester look?
You just kind of see a puddle of a man laying just in some snow. You can't really tell. It just his body's certainly twisted, like his legs flipped over his other leg. His arms are just kind of sprawled out. It just looks like he's been thrown like a rag doll.
Does it seem to be trailing blood?
At this point, you note from where he was, there's like cold or frozen blood, if you would. I'm thinking of freeze blood, but you know what I mean. At this point, no, you don't see any blood. He just kind of seems like a sack of potatoes at this point. What you do note, as you kind of look towards his general vicinity, um, the robed gentleman seems to be moving his gauntlet to the side, like extending his right arm next to him, folding his fingers back towards Kester. You can see his body slowly start rolling towards the guy.
Like he's like trying to will him towards his location?
Yes, like he's like here now. You know what I mean? Like he's just kind of being slowly dragged towards him.
I guess with that, I will first down a superior healing potion. And then I'll move a 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't like that angle. 25, 30. And I get, well, and I'll end there. As I kind of see Kester getting closer, I guess I'll prepare to see if I can go pick him up.
Let me see.
Wait, I guess. Well, I guess seeing him is that kind of to Wolfram is that Manchun? I thought he couldn't be in this realm.
You could just hear a rather annoying voice. Ha! Oh, that coward. No. Don't mistake me for that fool. My name is Kazan, Grand Wizard of Barovia, Grand Teacher of Strahd Vanzarovich, Sergei Vanzarovich. I am, to the boys, a master, to a teacher. However, sometimes, in other places, dimensions, times, I might go by a fool's name. However, that monster has no power over me here. But you can see him still using his hand, dragging Kester. I do need to make sure my catalyst stays intact. So if you don't mind, I'll be taking the boy.
And at that, well, he's pretty important to us as well. Let's wake him up and see what he has to say.
Indeed.
And with that, that'll be the turn.
Uh,
Also, did you apply the healing?
I did not, sir. Sorry. I don't have my chat screen up. or rather come. This brings us to Kester. I'm going to use your turn to facilitate things. Your body flips forward,
Oh, cool.
scraping across ice. Ah, your face.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds painful.
You just get kind of thrown and grabbed up. You can see Kester hovering in the air, in the kind of with the palm of Kazan facing him. And with that, we're gonna go to Old Man Vic, who's knocked the fuck out. Brings us to Lady Whitehaven. Well, that was unpleasant. So, she just kind of coughs and looks around. Oh, I figured that energy was vermin-like. Kazan. Kazan just kind of looking towards Whitehaven. Ah, if it isn't the whore. Lovely. I see we're all being reincarnated into a proper timeline again. I wonder what the occasion is. You don't look so well, though. In pieces, almost. Don't tell me he finally dug your old bones up and made you into some sort of creature. Whitehaven for the first time, just kind of looking towards you, Lucian, and almost frowning, like straight up not having a good time. She's never made the facial expression before. You've never seen her like sorrowful or saddened. So it is a little off-putting. That and half her face isn't there. As she just kind of almost glassy-eyed, just kind of blinks. She just kind of turns back. I'm simply hiding. You can understand, Kazan, can't you? Because if he knows you're here, you're as doomed as I. He'll never let you die, just like he'll never let me die. We just get to keep going, over and over, loop after loop, with more friends to play with, more clients to fulfill. Kazan just nodding. Hmm. Then we're agreed. In unison, they both kind of nod at each other and say, Strahd Vanzarovich must die. They both just kind of nod at each other. Uh, you know, just Kazan looking around as Whitehaven looks around as well. As Kazan just kind of snaps his finger. Plan, whore. Lady Whitehaven just shakes her head. I must test to see if this is authentic vermin. Kazan noting the sun sword in her hand. Ah! The very article. It's what drove me here. I should know. I made it myself. I destroyed it as well. It's authentic. Just don't use it on me. I'm sure one of them will work. They stink of squeaky clean. I've been traveling with them long enough to know that. And because I hate long exposition dumps, this brings us to Tilgrim's turn.
At this point, it's kind of, I guess, settled down a bit as these two are just conversing with each other. I can't hear them, but I can see that much, right?
Yes, you can see them just kind of nod at each other in agreement over something.
Just kind of like kind of confused looking at these two. I'll just turn to Yamez. What do you think? Who is that over there?
I don't know, but whatever he is, or whoever he is, he's powerful. Since it's magic from all the way over here.
Just nodding. I'll begin to move forward. Uh, Moving towards Lucian. Just eyeing Whitehaven cautiously. I'll turn to Lucian. Lucian, what's going on? There's someone new here. Something
Well,
change?
I guess kind of down to her. Well, from what I can grasp, that the cat that was following Kester, it almost similar to what happened with my guild master. Is almost like an extension of Mordenkainen. I'm not sure how it works, but
It's-
his name is Kazan, and he's the teacher of both Strahd and Sergei. However, he wants to see him dead.
He wants to kill them? Okay. Okay. Um,
As for whether he's ally or not, that kind of looking over to Kester remains to be seen.
just as I kind of look towards, as you said, Kester, just kind of look towards his prone form, I will. Oh
Whatever the
man.
case, he said he'd wake him up. So I'm not sure about the conversation between the two of them, though.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And at that, I'll kind of still very cautious of Whitehaven. Take the dodge action in my turn.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to Whitehaven and take my movement and action because I didn't do either of those things, and I was really
Oh,
just gonna like run up to
Oh yeah,
Lucian and just lay like just across his throat. The blade just kind of whipping straight and flawlessly. The blade turns into a single beam. You can see the beam extend 60 feet directly out, just slicing clean. You note the beam hitting trees and everything behind Lucian, but not cutting anything at all. Um, but you
and
could see
Lucian just
I'm sorry, you could just see the snow and just the rain as the beam crosses just sizzle and disappear almost immediately. Bright light just kind of consumes you. Uh,
and Lucian just does his best to keep his eyes open during the ordeal.
yo,
I just
no
yo.
bullshit.
I got nattied. Yeah, nah. So
Wild, brother.
Uh, seeing that, just kind of yell, "No, Lucian!" as I use whatever I have
No, that's great. Stop
in my
talking.
arsenal.
You get sliced.
Jesus.
You know the beam just cutting directly through you. You're filled with something you've never felt before. You can just kind of smell fresh flowers and uh, just feel your younger self being pulled back. Uh, you could see Aaron there, just standing next to you, just hand on his shoulder, just staring at a sunset. You feel kind of comforted, almost like a father is like looking over you. In that moment, you feel invigorated. Um, you're just incensed, if you would. Uh, your health has been doubled. You have
holy,
110 temporary hit points as a shield of radiance just kind of surrounds you. With that, Lady Whitehaven just swing fully clean, twists her hand as the flame just stops and disappears. She just kind of whips her hand with the hilt on it, letting go and grabbing. Now holding it reverse style, flipping it back and grabbing. She puts it next to the this holster she keeps it in on the side. You know that well as you kind of look over her robe and cloak, you know that it is clearly what Irina was wearing with no armor on. She has the same belt loop to her side. You kind of note that looking over her, she's been wearing the same thing Irina's been wearing the entire time. You've met her even before you knew Irina. With that, she just kind
huh,
of stares at you. Hmm. Well, you were right. You are clean as a whistle, and I think the sword thanks you for that, or rather, Sergei does. She just kind of takes it off the hilt. That's enough then. She just kind of holds out the hilt to you. This is yours now. The girl says, take care of it, although she'll need to see it when she comes back. Something about, Merorath. Hmm. Oh, and you. She just kind of looks at Pilgrim. You stink of something mystical. I thought I've told you that before, but here in this place, it reeks. Something within that castle is calling for you. But beware, it is not what you want. She just kind of looks back
Yeah.
to you, Lucian.
After she had finished the cut and began holding it out, Lucian just stopped holding his breath and just reached out for it.
She just kind of smiles at
Just
you.
almost a small breath of relief.
Uh, she just kind of shakes her head. "Hmm. Trust in the girl. She just doesn't understand yet. Give to her the tears which she had cried, or hmm, a better way to say it is, she kind of turns towards Wolfram. Souls. When a soul gets fragmented, broken, it doesn't really lose its original form, but it shatters. She just kind of looks at herself and holds her arms up. You could just see one almost full flesh arm and the other bony one, her face and muscles. You note on the bony arm flesh starting to grow and appear, just slowly. It's not forming a full arm, it's just kind of there. Each fragment makes me whole. She just kind of smiles. You should know enough about souls to know how to get those. But the rest of you should be very careful with the girl. I hate to say it, but you're going to need to throw her at everything that may kill you, so you don't die. Think of Irina as a shield, not as something to be protected. Whatever you can't take, whatever can kill you, let her take the blow. Or, well, convince her to take it herself. The downside to that is, well, you're all going to be terrible people at the end of this. But you do want to survive, right?
Well, if you'd allow me, I'd rather not think of her as a shield or as someone to be protected, but an ally.
I
So
will
we
still
walk
Whatever
keep
each
her
you,
other's path.
safe.
she just kind of shakes her head. Whatever you call it, my client simply wants her to survive. But
This client. Oh,
I'm
apologies.
sorry. I'm just gonna finish this because again, fucking exposition.
Okay,
She just kind of
yeah.
turns, but looking towards Kazan. I guess I'll be dealing with someone new. Keep him alive as well, no matter how annoying he gets. He'll, hmm, he'll be a great asset. My time here is done. Do what you must. Oh, wait. She stops. She snaps her finger. I forgot. With the snapping, you note the stone creature just falling apart. And it's flying back to you. You know, Lady Whitehaven clicking, hopping over the rock and just rushing towards Jotun. She just kind of hugs Jotun. Ooh, it's so cold. Hmm. He's going to be frozen for the next 10 days. Think of it as incubation. When he comes out, hmm, well, hopefully he likes being cool.
Can we get him out sooner if possible?
Sure, I can't guarantee he'll be alive, but do as you want. But in 10 days, he'll be better than ever.
Lady Wayhaven.
Well, if it's described as an incubation, then we should probably leave him as is.
Hmm. Just don't let the old man experiment on him. Although that might be fascinating, it also might kill him. Although the old man might be able to speed up the process. Risk and reward. With that, you know, Lady Whitehaven just kind of falling and just going unconscious. You know, bones from the ground rip up around her. Fingers just kind of clasp over her face. Two hands over her mouth and forehead, one over her throat, two more hands over her chest, and then her stomach, just kind of weaving down, grasping at her. They kind of drag her down into the ground. As she kind of leaves, you know, her body healing itself. It grows smaller, younger. It begins to twist and shift, and the body just kind of heals itself of all wounds, and yada yada and so forth. Bang bang, bang bang. You note as this bones just kind of drag the rest and almost tear kind of a spirit or ethereal flesh away. Irina just sits there, curled up in a ball, just wrapped in her cloak and unconscious.
Soon unconscious. I'm going walk close and pick her up. Oh, that's the second part. And hmm. Is there anything different about Irina?
No, you don't
Okay,
notice
okay,
anything different about her.
okay. Just make sure.
All right,
And just
next,
and
as you go down, you note Kester's body just swirling in the air like a pinwheel. Not so fast, but he's getting a good rotation on as you hear Kazan just ah, this is oh, it's been so long since I had any of this. You can see him twisting his palm as Kester's body starts becoming like a gyroscope as it flips and spins at the same time, just kind of whipping around itself. You can see his arms flipping so fast he just kind of punches himself in the mouth a few times as Kazan just kind of stops him and turns to you. Look, he kind of pulls two of his hands up. You can see Kester's arms just flop up. As he kind of pulls them down, you can see them flop down. He just kind of moves his neck and Kester moves his neck. Isn't it insane?
and kind of seeing that, well, in my few studies of magic, I haven't seen anything like it. But we do need him awake, don't we?
Indeed. It's something I call corpse manipulation. He's not a corpse yet, but it still applies. Anyway, you're
Yeah,
right. He
Lucian
is my
kind of.
benefactor, and I
Yeah,
do owe
Lucian.
him a
Oh
bit of
God.
thanks. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Go ahead. Yeah, go
No,
ahead, bro.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
So I guess at the idea of of a magic like that working on something that isn't undead, or Lucian almost with a almost a half glimmer of interest, just writes out like a note in his journal.
You can see Kazan just putting Kester down on the ground and uh, from his pocket picking out a black small tome. He just kind of flicks his finger as it splits open. He's not really touching the tome. He's just using his gauntlet to almost keep it hovering above him. He just releases the gauntlet as it just sits there. Taking the gauntlet under his chin, he begins to rub it, looking over the book. Pages just kind of flip on their own. Yes. Mm, it's been a while since I cracked open the old spell book. Now, what should we do? Resurrect him as mm, a fae. Maybe a wildling, maybe a red cap. Say, do you need him to be him, per se? I can turn him into whatever you want. He's unconscious, but killing him would be nothing. Ooh, maybe we animate him back as a zombie and then teach him how to be a wizard. Well, he's a sorcerer, so he knows magic, but they're so bad at it. Hmm,
Oh well, he was quite skillful enough for us as he is now. We'd like him as is, please.
it's no doubt. Your hmm, Kester, yes. Kester is, well, he's quite strong. Hmm. If he's helped you this far, that's surprising. He's such a weakling.
But durable enough to stay in this journey from the beginning.
Hmm. doesn't bode well for the journey. I suppose you've had it easy up until now.
The ups and downs.
Uh, if this boy ever gets his sack up and running, perhaps he'll show you what he can really do. Anyway, I've just heard the tales. I guess that's the downside of uh, simulacrum. But it worked well enough for me.
I guess just at the mention of simulacrum, the word, Lucy just is almost like a tinge puzzled.
He just kind of notes that, and then the ego-filled just eye raise. Ah, yes, I suppose someone of your skill level wouldn't understand. I'm a well, I imagine I'm the original, but I worked up a spell in my time with Strahd to, well, let's just say when the Dark Lord took his throne, I was unsettled by how one gained so much power so quickly, and I don't think the old man liked me looking around for things. But you know what I found? I found that deep within a dark cavern there lives a soul of something ancient, and in fragments that creature is faceless but has many faces. And I found a singular face that gave me something, and it allowed me to duplicate my power and strength to get outside of this doomed prison. And every now and then a fool stumbles in and brings me news of another herald, this time a simple wizard of Waterdeep and a simple boy named Kester. Needless to say, it couldn't have happened at a better time. What luck! Who knew? The stars have aligned. He continues
And the
flipping
stars have
pages in the spell book. Here it is.
Yeah,
You
I
can
guess
see
Lucy
him
is
just
just
kind
following
of
up.
twist, just kind of pulling out and twisting a strange leaf over Kester. He just kind of flicks it at him. Morus! Ha! Snapping a finger. Kester just returning to full invigoration. You also note his skin color turns back to its original, uh, I guess, pink hue. Let me just click long rest. You have long rested, sir.
Oh.
You wake afresh and anew, seeing Kazan just putting his gauntlet down to you. Take my hand, boy.
Uh, it just kind of like looks like he's like really dizzy. What?
And
What?
sorry about the stones, Kester.
The what? As I
Hmm.
just reach up to take Kazan's hand without actually looking up to see who I'm grabbing at.
As he kind of pulls you up and gets you up, you realize you have a strange, almost kind of burning sensation, or just kind of a muscle strain in your throat and in your chest.
Oh,
You could see kind of almost eye. Well, you're not eye level with Kazan. You're probably shorter than him. He's like 6'6".
oh
As he
yeah.
just kind of looks down at you, he just kind of looks in your eyes. You kind of see his almost gray green eyes staring back at you. A smile comes on his face. Ah, Kester. Hmm. It's good to finally meet you again.
Uh, Manchun?
No, something more original. Think of me as his father. Something trapped here that you managed to bring back to life. The
Oh,
name is Kazan. I am the Dark Lord's wizard. As abhorred as that sounds.
oh. It's kind of eyes widened. A pleasure to meet you.
Hmm, lovely. He just kind of shakes his head. Now then, as my benefactor, allow me to remain in service. We
Oh,
have our mutual needs. I have to destroy one Strahd, and your little gang of allies seems to have quite the powerful tool to do that with. That girl is fascinating. Hmm. Would you give me access to her?
uh, do
So
you
move
mean
quickly back forward with her, like 10 feet away with Arena in hand.
give you access to her? I mean, she's not a thing. You could ask
Yes.
her.
Yes. I'll speak to whoever's in charge. He just kind of walks off and then looks back. Oh, I'll not deal with them. Anyway, that young lady up there, with the old man, by the power she still has within her, we can probably skin her. She's
Hmm.
unconscious now. If we take the power from within her, I can fashion it into something very nice. It would do
Uh,
nicely to destroy that old vampire king. What do you
eh,
say?
And
no, no, don't do that.
I guess this is
oh,
going to be boring.
is he whispering?
No, he's speaking loud enough for everybody around him to hear.
Well, if it could be removed without killing her,
He just kind of quickly looks at you. And what fun would that be?
Hmm. I'd prefer that she keeps the power, actually.
Have it your way.
What's
He
up
just
with
kind
this
of,
burning, by the way?
oh, I had that girl over there pull something out of your gullet. Uh, that life gem you had. I didn't think you'd need it as you were not using it exactly the right way. Either summon something or at least fuse with it. So I
Uh,
fused with it. Well, I guess Manchun fused with it. And if Manchun fused with it, it means he remembered.
uh, oh, uh, I kind of needed that thing.
Yes, well, you still have it, fool. Only at least you have it in the most potent way you can use it. He just kind of puts his gauntlet up as electricity literally dances on each of his fingertips.
Hmm.
As he clenches his fist, he just looks at you. You have all the power you need. However, I need something from you.
Oh,
Yes, I need you to give me that eye of yours. But you don't have it on you.
hmm. That I do not.
Yes, so I'm sticking with you until you fork it over. And then we'll talk.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. That that sounds great. Great. What the hell? Wasn't there Whitehaven here? What the? You know what? I'll
yeah,
catch up on the way. What are we doing?
Lucian just looks up from writing in his book. Well, you missed quite a lot.
Oh, you can do that too, huh? Because I just
Uh,
kind of look over at the cat.
the cat just kind of staring at you, smiling. Of course I can, you fool. You can
Grand.
do it as well.
I'm sorry. What?
Can you not shapeshift?
Uh, no.
Hmm. Pity sorcerers are so limited. He just continues to float around.
Huh. Okay. All right. Great. Uh. Okay. All right. Cool. Uh. So we're good. As I just kind of turn back to Lucian.
And kind of looking back up again from writing notes down as things are. Yes, we also have the Sun Sword.
Oh, that's great. That's actually fantastic.
We're going to
So,
follow Victor and Stella.
oh, kind of look over there. Real quick, am I still? I'm still diseased, right? Disease, still a thing?
No, you are refreshed and cleansed of all issues. Your ailments fade away in the pristine glow of your mighty thingy thing.
Bro.
Absolutely fire. Loving that so much. I'm gonna update everything. But yeah, so yeah, just noting that the two of them are very much so unconscious. I'm going to go rush over there and take a look at their why they're unconscious.
You note them to be sleeping and exhausted.
Oh, Okay. They look all right. Uh, yeah. I guess we just take them back with us. I would suck to wake them up right now. They look exhausted.
Yeah. Well, or two then.
Well, we have to go back to tell the Stoyanovich family about the good news. His issues are solved, so they should be able to get up to the Abbey now.
Abby.
Yep.
All right, then let's go then. Oh, now everything's black.
Well, yeah.
How do you spell Kazan?
Your mom?
I would assume it's KHAZ.
Sorry, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, there's Khazan.
Yeah.
H.
Khazan.
Yeah.
Kazan. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Do-do-do. Gonna get rid of this thing for now.
Right there we go.
And yeah, you guys are just gonna just all be up in this heezy.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys have a great time. I'll just leave all the like people who are like just probably never gonna say anything outside. And they can just like chill out. There we go. There we go.
All right.
Cool.
And I guess as we come back in,
What, man? Shut up and let me narrate.
Yeah.
As you walk back towards the town, you note the silence as the oh wait, yeah, snow has ended and the storm has let up. The darkness is there doesn't seem to be any whatchamacallits in sight, any wickamafiggies.
Yeah, they're gone finally.
Yeah, it's just a silent, kind of clear night, or I'm sorry, rather somewhat wet night, as you just sit in a warm, cozy room, slowly but surely resting. Not sure what time of day it is, but it seems dark. As you can see, the Stavanovich is just tending to people, and Job just kind of overlooking the table, as the rest of them just look towards the others. You know, Irina, Stella, and Victor all unconscious. Evelyn and Corellia tending to two of them, as uh, you could see what seems to be Kazan in cat form just floating above Stella, just sitting there, almost kind of laying on her chest, but above her. Job just kind of turning to you. I'm glad you all made it back in one piece, but, well, he just kind of notes Jotun. What happened? And
Uh,
who's the girl? He says, looking towards Stella.
the
well,
girl is Stella, the one that, well, I
Cause
assume.
frost. Causing frost.
You can
Yeah.
see Job just kind of looking. Dude, no way. Really? So this is the old man's wife? She's
Yeah.
way younger than him.
I
Oh,
well,
assume that's
something
something
about
with.
being frozen, slowing her aging. He
oh
wouldn't
yeah, that
explain
totally
completely.
works. He just kind of nods. Yeah, magic and stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't mind, I guess, if you're willing, while they're resting and whatnot, Since I guess the way's clear, you want to head up to the Abbey with me? See if we can actually even get up there.
Uh, doesn't he have the key? I thought we were gonna do it when he comes to. I'm good for now, though.
Hmm. He just shakes his head. No, that's not why we couldn't get up there. It froze. It
Frost.
froze over. The mongrels are up there. Hell, if it's not frozen enough, if we give them enough time, they're going to be down here trying to ransack this place and figure out what cut them off. And then they're going to go look for Vic. And whoever has them is going to have to, well, they don't really talk well, so we're going to have to defend ourselves.
Wait, would they
Okay.
be out to? Well, is Victor looking after them?
I don't really know. When we got here, that the snow was starting to, you know, take over. By the time we actually reached the Abbey, he was being chased out by one of those strange creatures with the glowing lights. The place started icing over. We ran into him when we ran down here. We ran into, I don't remember their names, but the ones you knew, the two girls, the ladies. And then after that, we got kind of stuck. And then they left. Then they came back with you.
Hmm.
So it's not so much a key as he's the only one keeping us from freezing. But he just kind of looks out the window. I guess that's not much of a problem. You, you're all as effective as I remember. Even, he just looks over the newer members of the party. Even the new guys are kick ass.
Yep, the
No,
finest we got.
I wouldn't have
Uh,
come this far if they didn't.
looking towards Kazan. Oh, Kazan, I guess. The guy. So, do you know how to cure this magical disease from the Frostwalkers?
I'm sorry, you're saying that towards who?
The Cat Kazan.
Kitty's on.
Oh,
Yeah, Kitty's right. Yeah.
he just kind of floats next to Stella and looks over. Hmm. Yes, I could get rid of it easily.
Is there a price to it?
Now that you mention it, certainly there must be. It's such rare magic here, isn't it? That's true. Strahd had all the wizards and whatnot burned. Hmm. Pity. Hmm. Perfect. Let's say, what do I need to finish? He just kind of starts flicking his tail in the air. 82,000 gold. Yes,
Uh,
yes. That's the perfect number, actually. That would allow me to raise a big old brute. Maybe resurrect a dragon. Ooh, maybe resurrect the silver dragon himself.
Wait, resurrect a dragon with gold?
Yes, what else would I be using to get my required parts from the Vistani?
okay. So here's the thing about 82,000 gold. That's like not possible.
Hmm.
Like I
Yes,
don't even think there's 82,000 gold in Barovia.
he just kind of swims around in circles. Hmm. Well, uh, he just kind of looks over towards Wolfram, almost unamused. What would you say uh, it would mean to you to shake that little illness you have there?
Well, we can't give up anything now, so now I have a mission to do.
Esther kind of pipes up. I got 30.
He just kind of swings towards you. Stay out of this.
All right, fine.
I'm bargaining with idiots. Now then,
Okay.
brute, we're not speaking of battle. Go on.
I'm definitely risking myself for it, but I don't know. Got the shard full of strange goo. Not used
Sorry,
for this.
you
Oh,
said what?
Wolfman pulls out a jar full of strange goo.
You could just see Kazan just sitting there, and just as he spins his entire torso, he just kind of looks towards Kester with like large eyes, as if he's saying, "See." He just kind of looks and shakes his head. Your life's only worth a jar of filled goo. Uh, okay, bro. I guess. Are you trying to kill us? Lucian just pulls out the scarf and starts rubbing it.
What?
It looks like it's gonna go off, I guess.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold
Okay,
on.
first and foremost, I'm out of ammo, so it couldn't even if I wanted it to. Secondly,
So
I am
reserve magical
cleaning
hammer.
it. I am like, I am doing the thing. I am doing the thing. I am doing the thing I do in the meantime. And taking it apart and cleaning it and managing the parts.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Hold on, taking it apart. Wait a second, guys.
Yeah, he's breaking it down, brother. All right, don't leave Lucian alone with your weapons, guys.
Oh my god!
All right. So
All right, yeah.
yeah, Kazan just kind of shakes his head. When you find more conviction for what you want in life, boy, then you can speak to me. Until then, I'm going to tend to this young lady. She has potential.
Leaves a cleric then.
With that, you note Job just kind of walking to the door. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to head up and see what I can do about those damned creatures before they come on down thinking they can cut our heads off.
I'm kind of seeing him as he goes. Oh, should we get Victor up? Might be able to avoid a fight with him.
He just kind of shrugs. I'd let the old man rest if I were you, but yeah, I'm sure he could help out.
He did get a little battered. I say we let him rest.
I think he could wake up.
Okay.
You note Job just kind of looking around. Oh. What does the rest of the party think as the room falls silent between Kester and Lucian?
Well, he had potential in combat, I would say that, but I feel like he would more stay with Stella than go with us.
Yeah, considering what they just been through, it might be best if they stay here. Plus, I believe it would be more than simply difficult than separating Victor from Stella.
So, Mr. J, out of character, was it only me in Akeva that heard Victor's story of what happened?
In Tilgrim.
I was not fully there.
Alright, so essentially, while we were away and away from the party, while everyone was advancing into the darkness of the storm, Victor spun us the tale of everything that happened, and I think we're the only two that heard it. So basically, well, it might, yeah, let me take it off Mr. J's shoulders. So essentially, Stella had they were running the shop as per usual, and the Bastani brought in a blue like bead, right? And Stella just thought it looked nice, and she wanted to keep it. Then one day, the blue bead either broke or, regardless of the specifics, the bead started growing this kind of like icy infection on her, and was going to freeze her solid. Right? And Victor, in his urgency, was he basically analyzed and figured out how to make another one to see if it could maybe interact with the other one and slow or stop the process. That didn't happen. It broke and blew up and wiped out all life in Kretsk.
Okay.
So basically he ended up killing the whole town by mistake.
Okay.
So I guess it's just me and you that has that knowledge. And I guess while I'm still out of character, what basically Lucian is hinting at is that he has things to pay for, and he can afford to wake up. But I guess only me and you would have an idea of that information. And I guess if you were here, Lucien would have suggested maybe keeping it between us.
Okay.
So does that
Um,
change your answer?
Hey, does that change your answer?
not really. No.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, because I'm thinking about like if he did that trying to save Stella's life, right? What do you think he would do if we try to separate him from Stella? And he's against that.
Probably blow us up.
Probably not. There's also the if we bring him up there, we basically avoid a fight.
No, I can
Unless
swear.
you all want to fight the Mongol folk
Nah, I
and
could
like
fuck
blow
with
them
him.
up and like
I mean,
kill them
shit, I could
all.
talk to him.
I mean, hey, I'm the only one voting to wake the old man up, so I guess we're decided.
I mean, okay, let's think about this. We can go up to the abbot. If they prove hostile, we can just come back down and bring back Victor.
Well, they're definitely hostile. It's whether or not they're outside of our like
Man,
capabilities
there
hostile.
we go. If they're not manageable, we can come back down and get the grab Victor.
We could
Wait,
do
so
that.
basically we'd run up to start the fight, and then if we're having too much trouble, we have to run away from the fight, wherein they would chase us, and we have to come and get Victor.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, I think it'd be better just bring Victor up, or in fact, I think we better just wake up Victor and just ask him if he could stop, the Mongol folk from like attacking, or if he could talk to them, and if not, then stay here and rest. If he can, I think it'd be a good idea to just like have us avoid another fight, if
Okay, that
possible.
I'm not against. We could. I'm okay with waking him up to talk to him,
Yeah, I
like
guess we could
to
wake
ask
him.
him, but to drag him, nah.
Yeah, you should
I
have
mean,
said this like in character. But like, yeah, okay, okay, yeah.
It's way easier to organize out of character.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel you.
yeah,
All right. So yeah.
Rich,
In
Rick,
that case, just waking him up and still having him rest down here is also fine. But like just getting him awake is I'm all for that.
I want to wake him up and ask him if he'd be able. Basically, I want to wake him up, ask him if he'd be able to prevent them from fighting. If he says yes, I'll ask him to come with us. If not, then you just stay here and rest.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right. I can get behind this. All right.
all right,
Well, I mean, okay. All right. Well, I guess back in character. I guess it's fine if we wake him up now. Yeah.
nope, let's show him.
Go ahead. Wake him up.
Evelyn just kind of looking over towards you. That old man's gonna be cranky, but
Uh.
she just kind of lays hands on him. Her hands begin glowing a green kind of blue as she touches his chest. He becomes conscious again as his eyes waken, and he just goes, "Fuck!
Oh.
Oh,
Welcome
oh,
back.
oh! I'm not dead yet. Damn it!" He just kind of wakes up and looks around. Why didn't you fools just let me die?
That's not our
Every
thing.
time. Yes, I know. You always want to resurrect someone. Get off your hands off me, girl. Evelyn just kind of popping back. God, these fucking old miserable. Eh. Oh. He just kind of pauses seeing Stella as he just kind of grabs Wolfram. Him just pulling you like insanely close. Out of my way, boy.
Looking down towards him, so we'll walk to the opposite direction.
And I'm gonna move Joe because he wouldn't get in love in the middle of true love. He just kind of goes to her and grabs her hand. It worked. That boy was right, Sergey. It worked, but well, I'm not complaining about the age thing. He just kind of gives a thumbs up and smiles as he looks back. And anyway, he just kind of notes the rain. I see you. You managed to not die. I didn't think you would, but no, I did. I figured after so much time you'd gotten rusty or something. Anyway, I could still feel her though, that girl. He just kind of looks around. I owe you a great deal of thanks. My apologies about, well, the situation with the town. I
Not-
wish I could do something to make amends, but fuck it, you
Well,
know?
now that you
Well,
mention it, there is. We're looking
No.
to get up to the Abbey.
Oh. Yes. Uh, oh, no. Oh, yes. Well, uh, mm, I, he just kind of puts his hands on uh, Bella.
Is there something you want to say, Victor?
No. I imagine we should go deal with the mongrel folk.
hmm.
If we
Also,
don't, well, at this point, just based on wait, how long was I out? How long have we been here?
mm,
Be 10 or so minutes?
10 minutes. Hmm. Marzena's probably down here with the first wave.
Oh, not Marzena again.
Dave?
Victor,
Mishka's
bye.
right behind her. Yes, I suggest we hurry. We're probably
Uh,
gonna have to do a little, well,
Has Marzena gotten any easier to deal with?
not in the least.
Oh,
She's a
fuck.
succubus after all.
Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, shit.
Yes, just stay away from her. And if she says anything improper to you, just hit her with something sharp. And he just kind of looks around at the gentleman in the room. And by sharp, I mean a blade or an axe of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
Message received.
Wolf pipes up. By any chance, do you not cure this disease?
He just looks back. Disease. He just kind of waves off. Stop talking about your disease. I need to get back to see Stella. Hurry. He just kind of looks at you, Kester. And as he moves out, he looks around. Who's in the first party? I imagine you'll want to bring your strongest, but beware. Better have some endurance. If Marzena's gotten any closer, uh, we're gonna have to kill a few golems.
Okay. All right. I mean, first party, we should be splitting up.
No, I just mean who doesn't want to die? You should probably stay.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, most of us are probably gonna be coming.
Cool.
You
I'm just
should
gonna
know that
grab
by
one
now.
of
There's
these.
really not much that will push us away in the face
And
of fear of death, I guess.
And did you add the hilt back to me, Mr. J?
Uh, oh shit! I did not. That's awful. Well, how unfortunate.
That said, Victor, uh, when we passed by the I guess the black statue that was Jotun, do you know have you discovered any way to I guess dispel that effect on him, disrupt that crystal?
Well, I have mentioned that it's best we keep leave him for 10 days to incubate. We don't want a chance of him
Being
exploding.
dead.
Being
That too.
done for good.
It's probably healing.
Yeah. Most likely.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I'm just like
Hey, no thing.
yeah. I'm trying to move something real quick. All right, let me get this for Isaiah.
Oh, and I guess
Bro, you're holding like a million weapons.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I guess first and foremost, as I just kind of meet up back with Job, I'll
Man,
hand him back his dagger.
it has like 300 fucking like weapons right now.
Can I get one?
I mean that is the crux of my combat.
Yeah,
Dude's
I
like
got
a
you.
this man's like a Swiss Army knife. I wonder what that looks like. Like Lucy's just like holding all these weapons everywhere.
I mean, I can describe them all.
Nah, bro.
You
I
know,
mean,
he has the starfall on his back, the rapier on his side, the Braveheart's like in like a holster on his back, like around his waist area. The dagger's like in a pocket, and the longbow he doesn't have that. He gave that to uh his name, the one that Jeremiah keeps forgetting. Now I forgot it.
oh, do
What do you
you?
look like?
Ismark.
Ismark, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ismark has my longbow.
Yo, pause. Yo,
Bro, oh my god. Shut up.
I'm trying to remember what I'm giving you. That's
The
not
the
gonna
true
be
sun sword.
Yeah. No, I'm not actually giving him that. It's not actually true.
All right, bet.
Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
fucking dummy. I'm just looking for Whitehaven.
Oh, cool.
You're gonna die, Fisherman boy.
Sorry, just think of my fumbling around this intermission.
I got you.
So yo, I am completely out of Starfall shots, so I can't like
Wait,
I'm
rest?
not all that good from a distance.
Hey, no problem. I don't care.
Hey,
I
we
mean,
didn't rest.
did we short rest
I thought we rested.
like just now?
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Just now,
Yeah,
you guys
no.
did not rest. So he's out of charges until you guys get a long rest.
Or a short rest?
Oh,
You can get him back on a short rest?
Can I? Wait, hold on. Let me look at that.
can you?
I mean, you said it, can you?
Yeah, it's only getting a long rest.
Okay, only long rest. Yeah.
Yeah, so you won't get him back until you guys.
Yeah, I
calm
was
down
thinking
for a
short
long
rest because fighter features.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is with that fucking strange goo? I've been like meaning to ask about it. What is up with that?
Oh, this thing Cell gave me.
Who? Oh, Stella?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, I
Can
thought you
use
said
this.
cell first.
This thing that Cell from Dragon Ball Z gave me. He just jumped through a fucking portal, handed me this vat of goo, and then just disappeared.
why does she use that shit, bro?
Fair, I might. See what
That
it does.
That is the question that I always wonder when people do anything when it comes to having items.
Yeah, like it's a jar filled with strange goo, bro. Use it.
All right,
What
then.
are you
Let's go
gonna
with
do?
it.
Like, what are you gonna do? Burn it or something and throw it at somebody?
I don't know, bro. Like
Just
rub it on
wondering
your
how-
like fingers.
Hey, give it to me.
I always wonder how angry people will be when they actually do use the items or look into exploring the items and they discover like, oh, I've had this the whole time, and it's like, yep. That's my favorite part of this.
What the fuck?
I mean, the feather of changing one still hurts.
Mr. J, can you please take this life gem out of my inventory? It's so fucking
No.
heavy.
No.
No, bro. Well, it's part of you now because he's part of you now.
This is
Feel
so
bad.
fucked up.
You must
Every
do-
single time.
Bear the weight of your burns, bro.
I mean,
Well,
it's
just
fine.
don't carry too
I'm
much,
not.
man.
I'm not arguing that you're encumbered by it.
It's so
You are.
heavy. It's so fucking
Bro.
heavy.
Bro,
My
then
thing's
just don't
begun.
carry
Shut
that much.
up.
You're a sorcerer. How much do you actually have to carry?
I don't have much in my inventory actually. I just have a broken sword. That might be the only thing that
Then toss that
shouldn't
shit in the
have-
bag of holding, bro.
Yeah, it's just put that in the bag of holding. Make sure you have a note down that, yo, broken sword, look for someone to fix it on the side, and you free yourself up, like, what, 5 pounds?
Yeah, true that. Like 4 pounds.
Yeah, then
It's
just
heavy
do
as
that.
fuck.
Just
So
do
why
that.
didn't y'all say this earlier?
The fuck?
Well, we assumed you had working brain cells.
Alright, see that's a big assumption. See, that's your
You're
fault.
at all of us.
That's literally your fault. I don't know why you assumed I have brain cells. Alright, but
We're
yeah,
still
yeah.
walking at this point, right?
Yeah, sure. Who has the bag again?
Yeah, miss.
That- Yo, take that.
And
Well,
and
it's
what-
shared amongst the party, so like, come on.
Well, yeah, I know, but somebody has the physical bag.
Yeah, be
yeah,
honest. Yes.
he wants to be lighter.
Just like toss the Yamas, bro. Give me that.
Well, shit, is he even here?
Good question. Yo, Jeremy, you dead?
He is not here. He would have said something.
Yeah, I thought as much. I already transferred this thing, and he hasn't accepted it yet.
Wolfram,
Mm-hmm.
since we're about to face off some creatures, I think it's about time to experiment on this. Use this when you deem fit. And I just kind of hand him a vial of yellow viscous liquid.
Bet. Watch this shit.
No, wait, no. This isn't for you to drink. This is for you to use on another creature.
Ah.
Yes.
Bro, imagine.
Man was frame one ready to digest it before even
Bro,
asking what it was. Come on now. How many times
It's
you
like,
gonna make
yeah,
the
bet.
same
I'm a
mistake?
chug that, bro. Imagine it's
Bro.
like, okay, It's like man, I put all of my resources together to do this one potion, and that as Children's explaining with eye closed and a finger raised, Wolfram starts drinking. It'll kill anyone in one go.
Like, bro, come on now.
I mean,
This is why your boy
I-
Zardos lost both his hands. Stop.
I love that. That's canon now. I don't know what happened. If I'm fixing something. What happened? What happened?
Man,
Because it definitely just happened.
Nothing happened actually.
What? What happened? Don't hit me with that nut and shit. That's awful.
Tilgrim handed Wolfram.
Wolfram a potion I brewed a
Yo,
while
you
ago.
know what? I take it back. Don't tell me anything else here because I really don't know what's going on. Here's what I'll say. If it sounds like the characters involved would actually do this shit, it's canon. It actually happens. But if it's like, nah, that's a huge stretch, then I'll be like, nah, it's stupid. Go ahead, tell me.
All right. Well, Pilgrim just handed Wolfram a vial of poison and said, well, didn't say it was poison yet, and said, use it whenever you see fit. And he tried to drink it,
And
but
dude
he
literally
stopped
said,
himself.
"Yeah, I'm gonna drink it." And it's like,
I
well,
said
okay.
chuck it. I said chuck it. I said chuck it. Now chug it. Chuck it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna chuck it? That's what you said.
Yes.
And then when I said he
So-
said, I then said it's poison.
So you said you're gonna chuck the poison, so you threw the poison after he gave it to you?
No. He said I'm gonna chuck it at them.
You're gonna chuck it at who?
Well, the future upcoming enemies.
So you said you're gonna chuck it at the future enemies?
Yeah, at them.
He said it
Yeah, I don't
out
get it.
loud, not like he was gonna do the action. Just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make sure I throw it at them.
Oh, I thought you said he tried to drink it. He didn't try to.
No, I said chuck.
No, it's like when he said chuck, we all heard chug, and that's what Zion said. No, it's a
Oh,
poison.
oh, okay.
And then he said, oh, so we all doubled down and thought he said chug.
Oh,
And then he was correcting us, and that's when you came
yeah,
back.
okay, that makes sense.
So all hell broke loose for about 15 minutes, and we were scolding him because he needs to start asking what the fuck he's being handed. This is how Zardos lost both his arms.
Let me also stuff down.
Okay. Hey, man, if it's potion, dude, yeah, obviously, but if it's oil, then I'll just...
Fucking good.
Cool, I'm put myself a witcher right now.
BRB.
All right, cool. He said BRB as soon as I was done. That sucks.
Okay, you go. Okay, here's the door.
Dude,
Go. Oh, why? Just ran from the door. You won't be out.
Now I can't ask, because I had to fuse this shit. Then I'm like, I want to fight Caleb now.
He used it. Oh, the gem.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I won't fight him for everyone.
Alright,
I just
alright.
cheap fuse.
It took forever, but I added the silver to your hilt, but I blade. Oh my god! I added the silver hilt to your inventory, but I also added the sun sword. If you could read, can you read the explanation of the sun sword? Or...
let me see. This item appears to be a longsword hilt. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Well, that's
yeah,
the
that
hilt.
just explains what it does, just because I don't really care. But you can't. I mean, you could do what you want with it. You'll figure that on your own. That said, I don't. Let me see. Sun sword. Oh my God! Somebody's baking a cake or fumbling in the background.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the okay. It does require attunement. And that means everybody else. Let's see. Yodi Yotes is being penalized for no reason, which is annoying. So I guess it's been 10 days. All right, cool. Jotun is unfrozen.
Let's go.
Listen, what?
Do we have
Yeah. Because
Shut up,
it's
it's canon.
like an hour left of the session, and like,
All right.
We
like
took a long rest?
No. That's just for
No,
you.
didn't take a long
Yeah.
rest. Jotun just
That's
called
for
out.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna long story short it real quick. So let's Yeah, Victor just slapped Jotun and woke him up. There you go. Hey, Janetta, you still alive there, Chief? Nah, motherfucker's out. Jeanette, what's your rank at fucking Overwatch?
Oh,
Jeanette died long
Tragic
ago. All right.
response.
Yeah, right. All right. That still frozen. Still frozen.
Also,
Still in ice. I tried to be cool. Never mind.
I forgot. I don't think we ever actually asked this, but I'm assuming we're working off like the whole. You can only have 3 things to tune to at once rule, right? Or
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't have every. I mean, I would go with one thing, but yeah, if 3 is what you want to go with, it's fine. I would personally just say you can only tune to one thing, but then again, you guys don't really use magical items really much, so it doesn't matter that much, I guess.
yeah, no. I just wanted to ask because I was thinking like the
Yeah,
amount of magic items we have now.
well, I mean, yeah, you can attune to 3 things, but you guys don't really attune to things.
have things to attune to.
I last time to my soul, you said nothing happened to
Well, I
it.
mean, some of you don't. Well, yeah, okay. So let me take that back. Attunement for me works in different ways. So
Mm.
you're not attuning to things. Well, actually, all you have to do is to attune is just literally say I'm going to attune to my weapon, and I'm going to ask how, and that's how it will go. But yeah, no one's really attuning to anything except Wolfram. But there's a reason that that's not working out. There's let me see.
Gotta find troll though.
Have many things to attune to.
Need troll's blood.
Yeah, you don't have anything to attune to because like. I mean, you kind of do, but you don't because you don't. You don't really have any items.
I mean, they do. They're just in the bag of holding because no one wants to touch them.
Yeah, so, there you go. So you got plenty of magic items you could use, you just don't choose to.
Oh,
Which is,
I thought
which is
I thought, I thought
fine,
somewhere like class
but,
restricted, like
class restricted. I
like
mean,
the
no,
staff.
they're usually alignment restricted.
Um,
I mean, I guess you can argue they're class, but just, you don't have to be proficient in staffs to use a magic staff, do you? I don't think so.
No.
So you should, what's that thing that you're supposed to do when you're not sure? Ask. Yeah. Mm. That said, as you all go along and head out, you head along the path.
Oh,
And you begin to encounter enemies. Roll the die.
Yo, those are hideous.
well, yeah, they're supposed to be.
Oh.
Send in the
Oh.
flesh golems.
Golems and mounds
those
of flesh
things.
begin to slowly walk towards you,
Wolf, you know
dripping
what to
and
do.
slimy.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Your boys is back.
Yep.
Yeah, let me get rid of that.
What the fuck? I saw someone with the name Explosive. What the fuck?
Oh, his
Yo!
foot is also a person.
I was trying to look for my name. That's just Explosive. Oh no. That's so explosive.
Of the explosive mongrel folk.
I see. All I said was explosive. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh, manage your positions, right? And you won't have to deal with the full brunt.
I don't know what that was.
Wasn't it a flesh golem that killed Zahn's first character?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
No, it was
Because I
This
remember
is
it was
when
like
the death
it was like
It was
the
a
baby in
baby
the
thing.
basement. Was that a flesh
Yeah,
golem?
that was a flesh golem.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's an explosion, I believe, right?
No,
No, it was them shooting out like two
Arm thingies.
like
I
Yeah,
spikes
like,
or arms or claws.
Two-
Yeah, like
Each use of that.
it whipped its like arm at you, or it whipped its arm at Bennett, and you jumped in front of him. I think.
Yeah, you took like Gaston took the shot.
Yeah, and then it hit him, because that was when you guys were like fucking jumping in and getting it, and then you died, and you were like, I'm not ever jumping in and getting it again, and then Tobin was born.
Bravery
I
went
mean,
through
I
the
feel
floor after
myself.
that one.
Yeah. With that being said, we're waiting on Jeremiah.
While that's waiting, are these roofs flat or are they like triangle?
Oh,
It's not
I guess as we
There.
begin, sorry, God,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I could just summon Amber back out.
Uh, yeah. Give me a sec. Let me put her out. They're triangular rooftops, sir. Traditional European style.
okay. And there's
Or
ice and water
as we
running
know it,
down.
American suburban style. What'd you say?
And there's ice and water running down them, right?
Yes, they are still heavily frozen over with that permafrost, that just kind of deep built-in frost. Snow is slowly starting to clear up, but thanks to the rain, but it's still cold enough where everything's still covered in ice, especially trees.
So almost impossible to stand on. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely like slick. All right. Well, he'll join later. Let's get to the I all of this for like a music switch.
Vision, is my dark vision that fucked up, or is that dark?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Because
I
we
got
can only see
I
10
could
feet.
check that.
I,
Yeah, you guys could probably still only see 10 feet. That makes sense.
Wait, I thought that was my what's the name? My spell book.
no, it's still technically connected to you since you're seeing through it. So yeah.
No, because it's glowing. That's why. I thought that was the light.
Nah, it's
Nah.
just your vision.
Wow, this must be dark then.
No, it's not. You just have a limited vision, sir. See?
He hadn't changed it since the storm let up.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, sadly, there's no fast way to do that. I'm
Mm,
sure I could get a module for it, but I don't care that much.
Mhm.
Like, there's a point where efficacy doesn't move me. Is everybody good? Yeah, everybody's good. All right. As you begin to look upon the land, you just hear, "Oh! Hmm, there they are. And they've kidnapped him. Kill them all. Kill every one of them. Leave the cute tall one for me, though." She just kind of looks down towards Wolfram. "I'll be taking him myself." Uh, you note a horde of flesh golems rushing towards you with all disregard for human life. What do you do, Lucian?
So
Filled
as she
with a
said,
radiant shield. I'm sorry, that was totally me. Go ahead.
so kind of seeing them, oh, they kidnapped him. Did she seem to gesture or kind of go to look towards anyone?
Yeah, she kind of put both her hands up and waved towards Victor.
And kind of just looking towards Victor. So a chance you can just talk them down.
You see him just nod. I'll certainly try. That little shit's gonna kill us all if I can't. But mm, they're still gonna try to kill me too. The golems, I mean. Once they start charging, they're not very smart. They'll figure it out if she tells them to stop in the next minute or so. But she just kind of shakes his head. I'll do what I can.
All right, then. Kind of, I'll take a 5, 10, 15, 20, and just kind of with my guard up, focusing on blocking. I'll take the dodge action, and I'll just let me see. So I guess I'll just attempt to block for Victor if anything comes his way. As I look back, you may want to spread out to like the rest of the group.
I know. So my turn, bro.
All right, and I have dodge actioned, and that is the turn. And I guess just turning to the group as well. Maybe don't try to hurt them until we've You tried to talk,
Yep.
and yeah, that's turn. Dodge action. Also, did you put Amber on the field?
No,
No, sir.
I forgot.
No sign for you, broski.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah. And Amber just starts, I don't know, 20 feet up.
It
Wow.
pools in the night. Now Amber's a beast. This brings us to a rather crazy succubus who has kind of my favorite art ever. Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just kind of seeing you rushing towards her, Lucian. You know, this is a rather, well, voluptuous creature just kind of unfold rather, large bat-like wings around you. Supper. She says as she kind of cleaves and clings towards you. You just see her kind of try to bite down on you. What?
All right, and she shall have disadvantage. As I just moved to dodge her.
And yikes. You just kind of see her just kind of drop down as you move around her. As she just sits near you, just looking at you. Oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Embrace me, she says as she goes to try to jump at you again. This brings Amber to a flap. What does flap do?
Amber will just moving another 10 feet up, just getting an eye on their numbers. We'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and just flutters over that roof basically, and just eyeing their numbers.
You note as Amber looks down, the spider-like large creature just kind of stares at it, just kind of
Also,
questionably looking and uh, I don't know, just looking inquisitive. What's up?
oh, Amber's also, but before she went over there, she also went like 10 feet more up, so 30 feet.
Okay. Uh-oh. I guess I have finite numbers only. Holy shit.
What?
Oh, nothing. This brings us to a fleshy boy. He's fleshing. Flash, 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 flash. How many flashes is that? Flash, flash. Fuck, how many flashes? Okay. He just kind of sits there. No, I'm kidding. He throws his arm at you while he fleshes out and hits you in the face. Flesh arm. Punch.
Disadvantage.
Flesh arm. Punch. You know, the fleshy arm just kind of wildly knocking past you as he kind of whips it back. You just hear almost a strange, almost elephant-like sound, I guess, as a creature scurries out of the corner. Right. It just begins to screech at the spider. 5, 10, 15, 20. Brings us to Pilgrim.
Just kind of seeing as the fleshings approach, I would just kind of call it the Victor. Victor, are you gonna? Can you stop them?
You just see Victor shaking his head. The only thing that stops a flesh golem is, well, to stop their well, command them. I can't stop them. Uh, mm. He just kind of
Who's in?
yells over to Marzina. Marzina, stop this foolishness. She just kind of shakes her head. But I want to play with this one. Anyway, the flesh golems are hungry. Uh, she just kind of shrugs. Uh, it's Mishka's fault. You weren't there. You know, him just shaking his head. They'll stop eventually.
Victor said that, right?
Yeah, he just kind of shrugs and just kind of almost throws his hands up. He then starts looking kind of north at something.
So I guess kind of hearing that, kind of looking back to Tilgrim and the rest. So just avoid hurting anybody.
Okay. Knocking him out? No?
Can't do
Just
sharp blade.
at that, I am going to. Man, okay. Move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here. And just as I stand, I guess at the beginning of this alleyway, face uh, Marzena. And just as I open up my spell book, begin reciting the incantation for Hold Person. As the page glows a bright golden light, it shreds before uh, surrounding the succubus and adhering itself to her form. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
She rolls a 20.
Uh,
If Yabez was here, man, a silvery barbs would go crazy.
This is true. Jeremiah, are you here by chance?
Jeremiah,
Yikes.
I also have silvery barbs.
but you can't cast 2
Yeah,
levels.
No, he's here.
All right.
Oh, it's here. Hey, yo,
Yeah.
stop. If you're talking, we can't hear you, Jeremiah.
Please, please, y'all miss.
Yeah, he unmuted. He's here. Is it like a mic issue?
I do hear static. Who's that?
Zion.
Maybe try disconnecting and reconnecting.
Crazy.
One.
Oh, there you go.
There he
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Like Mexican one or like the number one?
I meant the number one, but I guess Mexican one would also work here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wait,
Oh no,
what?
that would be Uno, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Or WON.
Yeah, you said Mexican one. No one does speak Uno.
I was being racist, man. I mean Juan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Juan.
Oh. Oh, okay, whatever. Silvery Barbs is from yeah, Silvery Barbs is pretty new. Wait, what's Strixhaven? Strixhaven is like what?
The new
2021? 2022?
2022, I believe.
It's not that old.
It's yeah, that's pretty yeah, that's not really that old. Makes sense. It's really annoying too. Weird that it's so annoying. I wonder why they added Silvery Barbs. It
To
seems like
push
a
magic.
that
Because like
just
you're. Oh,
I
sorry.
guess it just seems like a joke spell. Like because it's based on Strixhaven, so it's a spell from the schools. Yeah, it just seems like a mean joke spell for teenagers.
Yeah. Make
But
sure,
that,
make sure they feel
but it's just it's a weirdly annoying spell though. I
I could
wonder.
see it. Like
if
imagine you're in
that's,
imagine you're in like a magic competition, and then you make a
Yeah,
guy on the
yeah,
other team fail, and then you make your team do
yeah,
better. Yeah,
basically like the one was
I could
Jinx
see
was
that.
from Harry Potter.
yeah. I know that's what it is. I just find that like because that's what Strixhaven is, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry, Zion. You said you were. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're doing Silvery Barb, so I'm rolling
Yes,
again.
yes, you can hear it.
Who are you giving the advantage to?
Uh,
She rolled a 9.
I'll give it to myself.
Fine, you can continue.
And I guess as her focus is disrupted, the shreds of arcane paper begins to coat her form, mummifying her and restraining her.
She just kind of begins getting tied up as she just winces a bit and just screeches out, "Ooh, ah, thank you, little miss. I'm not gonna forget this."
How is she talking? Just kind of put back by that, I'll just kind of drone a bit, perturbed, and flip to another page, ready to cast something else. Do I, as I do this, do I hear anything or sense anything in the surrounding area
Just
besides?
just the wails of dead children coming from the flesh golems.
The fuck?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, oh, oh," like they're all doing it. It's like if you listen to a cow, but it was getting killed at the same time.
Oh my.
Well,
Like,
okay.
imagine a cow mooing as it gets fed to a wood chipper slowly.
Stop!
Oh,
Oh my God! Please cease and desist.
Oh,
For
yeah.
some reason,
I'm buzzing about misery now.
that movie with the vampire cows came to mind. I forget what it's called though.
Ooh, bro.
Yeah, we can dig up childhood memories later. Let's get rolling.
Yeah, that's my turn, by the way. So,
Okay, dope. This brings us to people that are just going to do this a lot. Oops, that was unfortunate of me doing that. Let me go here. Brings us to Fleshy Boy number 2, who's going to go fleshy flesh and stop as he hits another flesh. This brings us to Wolfram.
See my homie being jumped. Up to 20. Rush over here. That's my main action. I'm going to chug Wolfsbane oil that Togum gave me onto the golem guy. There's no attack roll.
Wait, if I kind of as he's throwing something at them.
There's nothing actually. What is this?
We're trying not to hurt the. Yeah, it is in the air.
Okay, he did throw it.
Yep,
I
sure
just
did.
have to figure out what it is first. Zion, what is it? What am I looking at right now?
this is Wolfsbane oil. I don't think you ever wrote down the description for it.
Yeah,
I don't know if this was whether or not you didn't
But
add
we have
it.
no idea what it does, baby.
So we're about to find out.
No, we definitely know what it does.
Oh, we know.
I'm
What we know?
pretty sure we do. I just
Just
don't have it.
confirm.
Yeah, I don't have it in here though. I only worked on the. Let me see. Zion's just digging shit up without asking questions or anything.
No, I had that. It was in the inventory for a while now.
That's what that means. Zion.
My bad.
Let's see. He has this like big book, and Zion, you could just. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
So is a haste potion in the report?
No, it's a part of the potions. I just never added the rest of the things. I just don't remember where I have the where I have. Oh, I just need to make them.
Is it like a
So-
real Curse of Strahd thing? Should we look it up?
No, I could look it up though. It's based on Oh my god, give me one sec.
Based on my monsterhood knowledge, probably some defect
Monster Hunter is
werewolves.
Yeah, chill, bro, please. Please,
Oh.
sir.
God.
banned. Get that ass banned. Monster Hunter's not here.
You said if Monster Hunter taught me anything.
What and a Witcher?
Is inhaled. It's
Also,
See, if you
since we're
said
still
The
out of
Witcher first, you
character-
would have gotten more street cred.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, but since we're out of character for tactic stuff, could Kester like make a wall of wind just like towards them to slow their advance?
But it does not hurt. It does not hurt them that they walk through it.
It works them if they
No.
walk. It hurts them if it walks through it.
So like,
Wait. When it deals
Yeah.
damage,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they walk
bludgeoning.
through-
Of course,
Yes.
yeah.
It's a
the
wall
only water
of harsh
speed
wind that's
damage
basically slamming
Yeah.
you away, like strong enough to push at least
Or
a
shred you.
huge creature flying back in the other direction.
The only spell that's harmless is literally the water spell. The water wall one.
So unless you
Yeah,
want to
that was
rephrase
harsh,
what you were doing
I mean,
to non-lethal, then-
actually,
I mean, no, you can't do
nah,
peaceful. You can't
nah.
really control
No,
magic.
no. Yo, hear me out. If you can control water, and there's just a bunch of like ice on the roof, couldn't you like basically just make the ice and snow like just fall into the street and make it hard for them to cross?
Or I can. You want me to?
I mean, that's just an idea I had. I mean, that's up to you. Your stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't mind.
Translation. Please,
Like-
please.
Yes.
Nah.
It's
If-
fine,
If
please.
it was a please, I would be asking please. But anyway, you could probably just like will all the snow on the roof and just like put it in a pile like right there, like around there.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
said, does anyone other than me and I think Kester, does anyone have web?
I don't have one.
No.
Oh, I thought you had web.
You are
I would
the
have
only
one.
one
Oh,
with the
you
web.
have web? Yo, web would go crazy with that.
But you need to have 2 points to connect to it. It can't just be on the.
No, it can be on the ground.
Houses,
Oh, okay.
also houses.
I mean, also the snow is melting right now.
So you're probably getting to
Yeah,
it.
it's just I can't use web at the moment because I'm,
So
Yeah, the
probably
snow
be
is
closer
melting,
to-
but it's still a good bunch of snow on the roofs that hasn't like melted yet because it was like stacked on, so it would just create like a little thing that's kind of hard to cross.
I mean, I could just
It would just buy us time,
do
and all we
difficult
need is time.
terrain. I could just do difficult terrain for cheap.
Oh, you can just do that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Never mind. Whatever.
I thought you wanted me to like block them. That's probably not going to be happening with snow
By the way, why aren't we attacking them?
because they said not to.
Who? Victor?
Well, he didn't
Victor
really
said
say
that.
not
Yeah,
to.
Victor never said that. That was Lucy.
Nah,
Okay.
nah. That was 100% of me suggesting that we don't attack them because they could easily just be stopped by Victor.
The only person he said
So
no. He doesn't
why,
control.
so-
He
yeah,
said
he said he can't control them. He said that they will just stop eventually,
eventually.
and he basically gave me said around in a minute.
That eventually is very like
I mean,
How
he
about
said
this?
eventually
Marzi?
after Marzen.
Okay, I will take this plan and I will just stay on the front line. And just
No,
do
it's
the-
okay.
Listen,
We can-
Marzen
I
is
can
supposed to stop them.
follow it.
Marzen is going to
Just-
stop them. What the fuck? All right, so he told Marzena to stop them, and Marzena, well, she said her protest, but
Yeah. And then something about her breast. The Sego probably jump into her eventually.
So point is, if we are going to liquefy the situation into where we don't have to fight, I don't want to have hurt anybody. And
Wait
that
a
again,
minute.
that's a thing straight from me, but that's what I'm suggesting.
Why did the abbot had Marzin tied up?
Because she liked it. I don't know.
No. That was just because she likes pain. But beyond that, why was she tied up? Why did the abbot have her tied up?
I mean, that's
I assume she was
that's
psycho.
pretty
why.
much why.
We never truly asked about it.
What are you
Okay.
suggesting, Zion? Just let us in your
No,
head.
it's just my idea is, what if Marzin is like, what if she's known for being like going against the abbot, like do wrecking chaos or something? I don't want to like
I
too
feel like
much.
that's a stretch.
It was just something I thought of. I was questioning. That's why I wasn't like going for it.
yeah, for sure.
I don't feel like that's really a stretch, to be completely honest. But yeah, all around, that I don't think that's the reason.
I feel like in his description of the mongrel folk the abbot gave us when we first went there, he would have said something like that if that was the case.
I mean, the abbot made the mongrel folk, right?
Yep, bits of human flesh animal.
Yeah, he
So-
made them.
Yeah, he made them. Anyway, I am done with the oil.
I can't wait for it to be a bomb that blows
Now-
up in
now,
a
because I
50-foot
didn't-
radius.
Oh, wait, am I mute?
No.
No, you're
I can
good.
hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, man's just like talking over.
Sorry. I was
He's kicking my back in, yo.
sorry.
Good to have
No,
it.
I'm kidding. So the I just want to explain the poisons all do different things, but they have different. Oh my God, Zion, please mute whatever that thing is you're doing. Thank you. Um, each poison does a different thing. It's just simple 5e shit. So if you look up the poisons and the list of poisons, I just changed some of the names. But anyway, this poison says what it does now. You can't throw it at things. It'll tell you how to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, so each poison does a different thing based on the thing. I also gave you a quantity of 4 of them because every time you apply it, you can apply it. So it has 4 quantities because that's how much oil is in it before you need to get more for your blade, obviously, or whatever you
Oh.
use it on. It could be used on anything, but specifically you need to read what it says. But you need to read what every item description says. Where they got that shit for Dark Souls, at least. Anyway,
I like that shit, bro.
yeah, but there's lots of poisons. It's just I forgot to put them in because Zion never really did the alchemy thing as much as I thought he would.
It was we do alchemist
Or
time,
I
bro.
initially should. It probably would have came in handy early game. Anyway, uh you live and let learn. Sorry, that's it. We're back to it. I just had to create a friggin' item.
Apologies for that, Broski.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, Zion did.
No, Zion didn't really either. I just forgot about it.
Okay. So, see, my boy. So like, she's our currently being tied up, correct? And these two currently still investing in charge, right, Lucian, correct?
Well, to be specific, that one just while running forward just slammed into
Yeah,
that
slapped
one.
into that one. So they were kind of slapping into each other and hitting each other at this moment. They're not really paying any attention to you. They're just kind of making weird moaning, weird wailing sounds while slapping what looked to be human remains against each other. And
And
they
I guess
seem to
just
have
kind
started
of
fighting.
and just looking at Wolfram's approach, I just suggest that we don't hurt them. If we can get through this fight without any, hurting each other.
You can't hear
Oh,
Victor just ask. They're mindless. They'll calm down eventually. Think of them as, I hate to say, but a dog or something. Something domesticated.
with that,
And I can assume if you swung at them, they'd hard focus on you.
I'd try to rip them to shreds.
we'll take a defensive stance, take a dodge action for now. That'll be end of my turn, Chief.
Well, Jeremiah, roll for initiative when you get. Actually, don't even bother, bro. I don't think there's gonna be much more initiative if you. Yeah, let's see. This brings us to Kestra. Let's see if there's gonna be more needs for initiative.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so just taking a look over the situation and noting the sheer number of them coming. I'm kind of clasping my hands together and just kind of like as I exhale this like hmm, frost is just kind of exhales out of my mouth and just kind of swirling around the ground in front of me before shooting up and well kind of freezing over the rain above me. All right. So yeah, and opening my eyes again, looking forward. You guys got to slow down. I'm going to cast an sleet storm right here. Yeah, here. Uh, as a sleet storm starts up in the center of this area. Uh, Ground is covered by slick ice, making it difficult terrain. A creature that starts its turn or enters the area for the first time must make a dex saving throw, fail safe, prone.
Can you move that up?
No.
All right. In that case,
You said don't hurt them, bros.
The area is heavily no, we're heavily obscured, so this area is blind now.
Damn. The
So we
shaking, bro.
can't see into or out of it.
Fine, y'all right there, bro.
So
Chill out.
I'm just gonna have a great time and do this because I love any spell that lets me do this.
Yeah. Feeling it.
Yeah.
The walls.
Here's your wall.
All right.
So yeah,
Next
just
up.
hold on, wait. I want to back up. So
Wait.
yeah, just as the
Ow.
yeah, as that just all happens, I move off to the side just in case they start barreling outside of it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. And with that, I'm gonna end my turn, just kind of yelling over to Victor. Hey, they might still come barreling out of that. You may want to not be there. And with that, I end my turn.
Okay. With that, that brings us to Victor as he just kind of looks on. He shakes his head. Oh, you idiot! That won't end well. He just kind of walks off towards you. You youngsters, still all rambunctious. What am I saying? I would have done it myself. Hmm. He just shakes his head. Uh, well, I'm not going in there. Not much I could do now. Mm, Can't really talk any sense into Merzina if she's paralyzed, huh? He just kind of smiles towards Tilgrim. I wonder what they'll do. Hmm. I'm sure Mishka's, well, slipping and sliding and ready to eat somebody from the inside out right now. Yeah, let's get our deck saves on. Hey, yippity, we're flippity. Oh no. Did you know that the mongrel folk have -1 dexterity?
Let's go. We're in.
I thought the
Uh,
Constitution goes like
I
we
don't know about
smash back.
in, bro, but they certainly are falling prone. Oh, my back, clank. It gets up. 5, 10, 15. Oh wait, 15. God, this brings us to a fleshy boy. Oh my God, that's a nat 1 for the fleshy boy. He rolled a 0. That's crazy.
Damn.
Fleshy
Wow.
boy falls.
Breaking the wall.
He begins to cry. "Ah!" Oh, they're all going. Oh,
Let's
they're all linked.
go.
That sucks. They're not supposed to be linked.
Aw.
Why aren't they linked, bro? Yeah, they're not supposed to be linked.
Oh yeah. Also, this is difficult terrain, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
there you go. And then he's not getting up. He's crying. He's sad. This brings us to Mishka, who no one can actually see, but he could see you
Nani?
because Mishka has like some weird vision.
Damn. Damn you, Abbott.
It's all of the eyes.
So like going 4 hours.
Hold on, actually. How many eyes does Mishka have?
Oh,
How
6
many
eyes.
eyes?
He's probably a
Does he have
spider.
more eyes? There's a
Yeah,
spider person.
I think he only has 2.
Ah,
that's
lame.
lame.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen this thing. He's got like 2 eyes. Oh wait, no, he has
Damn.
eyes on his legs. Never mind.
There we go. Now we're
There you
in.
go. Okay, there you go. We're in
Yeah,
now.
I'm pretty sure those are eyes on his legs. No, actually,
Ah.
they're not.
Ah.
Never mind. He only has 2 eyes. He's like a whatever the dro things are.
Oh, Drider.
Yeah, he's a dryther, bro.
Curse
Alright.
from Loaf. Curse from Loaf.
It's what it is, I guess.
Sorry, I was just trying to figure that out with what he's doing. All right, let me roll this shit. You're rolling with advantage, and you nailed it. 5, 10, 15. He goes here. Can he do the thing yet?
I hope not.
You begin to hear a strain. No, you don't. That's a storm. Oh, well. You hear a window shatter. Damn, boy, nat 20.
Oh, good for him.
That man running. Fleshy boy. Poor fleshy boy's having no dexterity. Oh no. Fleshy boy falls down and cries. Oh, well, I guess all of them do. Yeah. This brings us to Yama's turn.
Just seeing Castor and Victor move off. I'll also that way. Except not really, because it won't let me move on my keyboard. Let's go. There we go.
Just kind of yelling over to Yamas. Hey, could you tell them to like bring Marzina out of there if they could find her?
Just yelling in the storm. Bring Marzina out.
Cool.
Better if you said that when I was a little closer, but
Yeah, sorry.
and I'll take the dodge action, just waiting for little aliens to like pop out comedically at us at like I don't know 90 miles an hour. But now in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know about that. Back inside of the void, does this obscure vision completely? The area is heavily obscured, the entire area. Damn, we have no vision. We have no real vision. So everybody's blind, basically. But that's cool, because, like, yeah, what does Lucian do? Here, man, enjoy yourself. Let's get into it.
Oh, I think I have to make a dex save,
You do indeed, sir.
and I get to do so with advantage because I dodged.
Now you're gonna try to dodge the ground.
Yup.
Oh, I guess Amber's blind too, sadly.
Mayday.
That's
Mayday.
what's your spell save?
You
It's
managed to
15,
just,
yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
15. You managed to just get out of it. As you slip and slide and catch yourself, what do you do?
So kind of hearing I guess because of the storm, was I able to hear Yamez call out to bring her out?
No.
Yeah, yikes. I kind of
Oh,
figured.
yeah, we're fucked. All right, cool.
I guess the last thing I saw was her being stuck in place. I'll step back a one. If it will let me.
As you kind of whip yourself back through. Let me just see. Oh, I see it. You feel yourself like a cute little baby scuffling back out, unblinded by the wretched storm. You can see your allies. Actually, yeah, right here you can probably see them too.
I just kind of like,
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
put you here.
I guess I just yell at them. What are you doing? Where's Marzina?
So kind of looking back into that. All right, that was good. Didn't want to hurt them. That may have been a bit overkill.
I mean, they definitely won't be coming here now.
Victor just kind of shakes his head. You could probably drop that though. Yeah.
I mean, I could. But, like, aren't we stopping them from coming over here?
Well,
Well, I saw a good number of them falling. All we need to do is buy time. Could you?
Okay, sure. I could drop it. As I just kind
Sorry
of.
to have you. Sorry to have you wasted.
It's no problem. I'm pretty much full on magic. As I snap my fingers, And yeah, it goes away.
As you snap your fingers, you know it goes away. Yeah, that said, as it falls down and all, that is going to, is that your turn, sir?
Oh, could you remove the walls?
I'm working
Yeah,
on it.
I guess with that and seeing how the flesh golems have kind of fallen in almost like a wall and are blocking things out. Yeah, that'll do. And me and Wolfram will just keep the line until they calm down.
I mean, we have to talk to Marzin, all right?
Kind of looking to Victor, and then also at Tilgrim.
I can drop the spell on her, but I don't know if she's gonna listen. Will she listen? As I turn to Victor.
He just kind of nods. Certainly. I'll hit her a few times. She'll be fine.
All right.
And I guess with that, just take another step back up, and then I'll once again do the dodge action. Uh, yeah, and that'll be the turn. Wait, when Victor said that to hit her, he said he was gonna do it, or did he suggest that one of us do it?
He said he would.
Ah, right, yeah. And then yeah, I'll just take the dodge action, and that'll be the turn.
Yeah, Marzina sits there, waiting. Amber sits there flying. What does
And
Amber
kind
do?
of, I guess, kind of Amber seeing from up high. Does that seem to be everybody? That seems to be all of the Mongol folk incoming.
From the further north, you note more of them just kind of waiting by the start of the trail, just with like torches. In the numbers, you count probably 30 or 40. There seems to be a great number of them.
Uh, and I guess with that, Amber will just kind of flutter back about still in the air and is that a Mongol folk?
It is, yes. It seems they're standing outside of a broken window. They just seem to have climbed through.
Oh, do they seem to be like holding anything? Like they just
Uh,
took stuff from the house?
no, just a what seems to be a dagger and large claws.
And I guess with that, Amber will just once again just fly over on top of that roof, and that'll be her turn.
Right? And that is going to bring us slowly to fleshy boys. Fleshy boys are sad. Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. A small man with a baby growing out of his neck seems to be approaching. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ah, there. Yes, yes, yes. He just seems to be breathing heavily and speaking to himself. Uh, just kind of trying to get himself in order. Uh, this brings us to Pilgrim's turn. What do you do?
And Tilgrim also canceled the hold person, right?
Hmm.
I can do that at any point, not even on someone else's turn. Uh, just to be sure, these beasts are still prone, right?
Until the start of their turn, sure.
Okay. Then I am going to. Okay. As a Okay, yeah, I'm going to as a main action take the dodge action, and upon Wolfram's turn, I'll drop the no upon Wolfram's turn, I'll drop the concentration on the spell. And with that, I'll move right here, kind of bracing myself against the wall, and in my turn.
Alright.
Oh, and I'll tell Victor. I'll hold her down until the three of you, until you uh, get ready to meet her. Okay? I can't deal with the others, but I can hold that woman still until you're ready.
Golem is up, and Golem is 5, 10, 15. The Golem just kind of starts whining. Ow, ow. It slams its arm towards you, Lucian.
with disadvantage.
It groans as the arm just kind of slams right past you. It just kind of looks at you. One of the bodies just kind of falls, just kind of right in your face as it waves. You just kind of hear it go.
And I'll just quickly weave away from it.
You just kind of hear it giggle as you go away from it. This brings us to Wolfram's turn.
Continue the plan. Often take a continuous stance, take a dodge.
Brings
And my
us
turn.
to Kester's. Oh, this brings us to Kester's turn.
All right. So uh honestly, just yeah, I there's not much to do, is there? Just kind of looking over at Lucian. You got that one right?
I'm
Pretty high.
fine.
Okay.
Beyond peak condition.
Okay. Yeah, you look good. You look good, buddy. In that case, Victor, need anything?
He just kind of shakes his head. No, I'll be fine. I know how to, I guess, calm her down at least.
Alrighty then. As just kind of like get up just in line with him. I'll be here. As just kind of looking over the situation and looking over the flesh golems, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn, just kind of preparing to react to, well, the situation before me.
I totally forgot, Job was supposed to come too.
Yeah, Job.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot too.
Yeah. That's my fault. As Victor just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 walks up, he just kind of puts both his hands onto Rosina's shoulders and just kind of doesn't grip tightly, but just gives it firm grasp as he looks back towards Tilgrim. Go ahead.
And at that, the pages wilt away, disappearing in the air.
You know, as Morzina just kind of comes to, she just smiles. Oh, ah, you're back. As she says that, Victor just kind of headbutts her violently as he just kind of bashes his forehead directly into her nose. She just kind of goes back and just sits there and looks back up. Uh, she takes both her arms and grasps Victor's wrists as he just. Oh no! Great.
I forgot about this.
Yeah,
I forgot
right.
about that every time I was there.
No, that was fantastic, man. That was great. All right, so like I was saying, um, where was I? Oh yeah,
Graston's
Actually,
wrist.
grasp his wrist.
yeah. Grabs his wrist. She just kind of pulls him down and just with her hand punches him directly in the face, knocking him into the ground and just coming back and a grin on her face, smiling with blood trickling down her nose. Ah, Valakovich is back. Come on, boys. We're going back home. She just kind of drags Victor with her. He is unconscious on the ground. Everybody goes away. Except the funny little guy who's just kind of like, hey, all right.
Oh,
Then I guess
Well.
just kind of looking to Job and the others and kind of looking at them gotta take off Victor. Well then, as I gesture to the north.
yeah, I guess we can do that now. You need to call the rest of your sisters, Job?
He just kind of shakes his head. Well, they're looking after the others.
Okay.
We're going towards the north.
That we are.
Let's
Just
just-
stop
Yeah,
here.
we
We're
are.
gonna
And
end
I
this
guess kind of
session here.
as I come past him and just kind of seeing him kind of confused. Well, are you going to go back home?
He just kind of looks at you. Yes, yes. Which one of you is a leader? No, we're ending the session there, though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put you there because, yeah, that'll be fine.
And I guess Amber just descend. Oh, can I just drag Amber up to on top of Lucian? She just lands on his shoulder. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Hmm.
Cool.
All right, let's go. No, nobody cast fireball into the crowd of people.
Bro, it was so hard, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
oh
I
my-
know, I know. You could feel the your man. They're just the opportunity. They're so
Ugh.
lined up and the
Like,
crowd.
bro, Fireball is
Fireball.
2 down from Sleet Storm, bro. 2 down. It's right there. Ooh, man. You're lucky I have self-control. Oh, man. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we got a lot done today.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you guys. You really did. You don't even know how much you got done today.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you might. I don't know how much you actually understand. I feel like I gave you a hell of a lot of, like, explanation of things.
Yeah.
I always feel, like, really good after those moments until, like, another 2 sessions. I'm just like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, they don't know.
Oh, you guys did.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they didn't catch on. Shit. I fucked up somewhere.
Nah. yeah, we're like that. But yeah, I mean, as long as we don't have to fight anything, we get so much done. Unless it's like a puzzle. Then we get even less done. Luckily, there's no more puzzles.
I'm so sad, man. I really got puzzles removed.
We got puzzles removed.
Yo, I don't know,
Yeah.
dog. I think that's kind of on me. We were at the doorway trying to punch in the code. Lucian's response: tear off the freaking shell.
Nah, we didn't stop you. That
I mean-
means we all share the blame.
If it makes you feel better, there's puzzles in Waterdeep.
Oh, cool. That's
But, like,
great.
There are puzzles in Waterdeep.
Like, yo, I'm
Ooh,
sure
like
gonna
puzzles.
try. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't care if I
I'm
was
just
a fool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a try again.
Yeah, I'ma just
because,
try
like,
my
I
best.
like puzzles. I
Yeah.
also like traps, so there's traps and stuff. There's
Yeah.
traps in, I mean, there's traps in this too, but, like, not really.
Luckily, I also like puzzles. Oh,
Yo, I like
I'll
the
know what
feeling of
happened there, bro.
solving puzzles. I'm just not good at them.
Like,
That
I
was super good at solving puzzles.
that is she?
Well, she was in, like, the original Waterdeep. She solved, like, a bunch of puzzles.
Ah, okay, that's cool. All right.
Oh, Zion, are you still here?
Yep, I'm still here.
Like, dang, I was kind of hoping we took a short rest right there because I keep wanting to like work in like Lucian getting like a second lesson from Tilgrim, but it's just never the time. And then next session we're gonna have like a moment where we get to like sit and exposition and all that, and then you're just not going to be here, and I won't have the time. And then the session after we're probably going to be involved in some kind of movement, and there's not going to be time.
I mean, at some point, we gotta take a rest for 10 days, right?
No,
Or
No, he's good.
no?
Yeah,
I
he just
kind of
comes
want to
back
go
whenever.
back to it. Nah, I kind of want to go back to the 10-day thing, just because like when I needed her, she was like, "I'm out, bro." She's probably like, "What is she doing?"
When
Yeah,
everyone
just
needed the
Shit.
most, they
what
vanished.
is she fucking playing, bro?
Well,
Yeah.
whenever you take a
She's
rest,
playing fucking
we can do it
Honkai,
then.
bro.
Nope. At least have 10
Oh,
days worth to go cure
Yo,
myself and go fix goals.
why am I even letting these people play this game, bro? You guys are just wounding me.